Hey guys, welcome to Sothiath the Guild and Beyond episode 33. I am Caboose, your host for this evening. Last time our players continued seeing the aftermath of destroying the druid and helping the world tree. Obviously that proceeded to remind them that the tree was in fact still dead, where they promptly lit a body on fire on top of it.
It's fine.
And put the body out. I'm sure it's fine. Nothing ever would happen. Just
The tree's already on fire, okay? What's more fire?
Actually, it technically wasn't on fire anymore. The fire had just gone out, and you guys put it back on fire. Anyways, proceeded downstairs with some loot from the druid. Met up with the half elf. Who was responsible for watching over the portal, who decided to take the Heart of the World Tree back to the Feywild for safekeeping, so that way that this could not be replicated again of reviving the World Tree. You all proceeded as well to the fountain. Hold, I didn't realize my webcams were off.
That's alright, I'm adjusting. The wrong way.
Eh.
There you go. I'm good enough.
There we go. And proceeded to make their way to the Fountain of Youth that was corrupted before, finding that it had been purified, as well as one of the people who was detoxing finding out that the water no longer sated their needs, is basically just going to have to deal with the fact that they have been introduced to something that they're going to have to detox from that doesn't exist on this world anymore. So we'll see how that plays out. You guys decided, having defeated the druid, that you would seek the giant's help, and proceeded to make your way back towards the giant's village, where you met up with the Bone Devil on the way there. Due to a very, very great roll for a random encounter, dealt with the Bone Devil as well as his little Naga snake friends, and proceeded your way back towards the canyon. As you guys were making your way through the canyon, you saw some fires up ahead. Sneck sped off to go see what it was, and what Sneck found at the end of the session was a large-ish group of orcs carrying away a giant that was tied up. All of them shouldering the burden of this giant and carrying it off. So, that is where we left off. What would you like to do?
Like,
We have to chase that.
You guys are not with him. He is like a mile ahead of you, because he ran off to go see what it was.
smoke, run towards the fire, as Snake always does. Do any of the dwarves, the orcs look like they're leading this party?
Give me an insight check.
Sure. I can
With all
do
the
that.
orc genetic fuckery going on, maybe they have dorks. We don't know.
Orcs.
Alright.
90.
Give me a perception check as well, just for support.
Sure. 14.
Looking over the groups, you definitely see some of the orc or hulks that you know are kind of their big muscle when it comes to moving stuff. They're the primary people who are carrying the giant. Looking over the groups to try to see if you can find anyone. You recognize one of the orcs.
Oh, fantastic.
One of them being an orc cleric that you ran into a while back.
Oh, him. Okay.
Who seems to be a part of the group. He seems like he's leading his smaller group of orcs. It seems like there's a couple of leaders. This seems like a battalion's kind of set to work together, and none of them seem like they agreed on which leader of their group was actually a leader. So they're working together, but it doesn't seem like there's one set leader. It looks like 3 separate leaders.
Okay. How far am I away from them currently?
At the moment, hold. Let me measure on a map.
All good.
closest one to you is probably about 200 feet away.
Okay. And are they passing under me, or are they on a different path?
No, so looking out over it, there is the canyon leads to a bridge with a fairly
Okay.
large chasm in it.
Okay.
In order to get to them, you would have to cross the bridge. They seem to not be crossing the bridge. They're heading north along the road, making their way along the canyon wall.
Okay. Okay. I run out onto the bridge.
Okay. They go ahead and pull
Nice.
up the battle map.
Before I get onto the bridge,
Mhm.
I would like to cut the ropes on my side of the bridge.
It is not a rope bridge.
God damn it.
It is a solid stone bridge.
Stone? God damn it. I can't break stone.
Would you like to change what you were doing?
Yes. I
Okay.
will go to the edge of the bridge and do this. I probably should have asked what the bridge was made of first. That would have been an idea, Metal. God damn you. So I throw out a badger.
All right. Give me a moment, Chad. I wasn't prepared for the immediate running into combat. I probably should have, but
Meanwhile, at the rest of the party, man, I sure am glad that nothing is going on right now. Nice and peaceful.
I mean, you all saw the smoke.
I mean, you guys were running towards it. It's just Snick is faster than you. All right. So,
I just gotta get them warmed up for you.
for reference, here we go. Go ahead and just drag you onto the battle map. That is
Oh
what
my
you see at the
God.
Oh,
moment.
that's nothing. Oh, there. Oh, yeah.
Badger got
Let's
this.
Scroll down. Badger got this.
One
don't have any-
50.
Do I have any dynamite left?
I don't think you do. I think you threw it in.
No.
I,
I used it in the last one in the tree.
It's fine.
Nothing
It's
can
only
possibly
50.
go wrong.
Yeah.
And not to meta, I see a lot of unique orcs in that pack.
Unique
Just a
orcs
little
are
bit.
fine.
Caboose, I get the distinct impression that you may be starting to overestimate our abilities.
Or not every fight is meant to be fought.
That's true.
To clarify
But-
as well, the giant is laying across the top of all three of these groups. This giant is around 45 feet tall.
Oh my god. Does it take all of them to carry it?
Yeah.
Not really. It's primarily the three Hulks that are carrying it. But I mean, like, there's times where like arms or legs are carried by the smaller orcs.
Oh, sure.
I mean, this giant probably at 45 feet tall probably weighs about 3 tons. You're looking in 3 ton range for a humanoid, so.
Did you say he was conscious or not? Or is it just like tied up, or is he not?
Unconscious type.
He is unconscious and tied up.
Okay.
If he was conscious, it'd be a far different carry.
You never know with that many. He could be under control, like some paralysis spell or something.
He could be a giant metal musician and they're just doing crowd surf.
I'll say it this way: he looked unconscious
Okay.
because you don't really have a way to check if he's unconscious, and you're like 200 feet away. So.
Yeah. I'm just asking out of character.
So, run next to the bridge and throw a batcher.
Yeah, and then I'll climb up the wall.
Okay.
Do you need another stealth check from me?
Yes.
Sure. Whatever that number is.
You feel invisible.
Yeah, I just go under the cloak, still keeping an eye out, but blending
It would
into the
technically
wall.
be a
is-
35 as well. No, you don't have your
No, I-
desert cloak anymore. Got it.
I never had the desert cloak. I've got the cloak of elfin kindness advantage.
That's true. Okay. You had one. You just weren't using it.
Yeah, I don't. I gave it to. I think gave it to someone because theirs got torn or something.
Yeah, mine got torn.
Go
when,
ahead and give me a a stealth check for the badger as well.
The badger doesn't need one. I command it to run straight across the bridge and just keep running.
Give your badger a charisma save.
Sure, I will do that.
You-
Badger.
You feel like these animals are always supposed to listen to you, but sending them into a
It's
giant
got a -5 charisma.
when sending them into a giant pack of orcs, for some reason its animal instinct kicks in, and it just runs this way and hides behind the pole.
Then
we'll
stand on the bridge.
I feel like that's fair. Like I'm just being real.
Okay, I don't care. Cool. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna chill here, I guess.
Your badger is hiding.
Yeah. I guess I'll roll a stealth check for him now. Since he
Yeah.
is actually hiding. That's just a straight dex for him, 14.
He will probably be seen by someone.
Fine.
I'm not gonna roll for everyone's, but he might not be seen.
I mean, how uncommon's a badger, right?
Here, probably pretty uncommon.
Right.
Would they know that though?
How smart are orcs?
Pretty dumb. Just ask Delg. He knows all about it.
That one rolled in GM, so I'm gonna re-roll that.
In
Doesn't
character,
matter.
I go, Dell, how smart are orcs anyways?
Not very. It's amazing they figured out how to sharpen sticks.
I thought they just stole the sharpened sticks.
Yeah, they sharp sticks.
All right.
Strange voice in my head has
so-
a pretty good point right now.
They you can definitely tell if they noticed the badger. None of them seem to be doing anything about it. It doesn't seem like they noticed it running out on the bridge as much as the puff of smoke of them just appearing.
Okay.
And
good.
they seem to continue being trudging along. You can definitely tell that they're having a little bit of issue trying to get the giant over a 5-foot chasm with a group of people carrying it. So,
Yeah. So, here's the plan. When the center Hulk goes to step over, I'm gonna shoot his supporting leg as he's like got his leading leg over and off the ground. I'm gonna shoot his supporting leg in the back of the knee. Targeted shot.
all right. I'm just doing this for the sake of time.
Do it.
That. All right. Give me a perception roll,
Sure.
just for the sake of trying to time it properly. It's not gonna be super hard, but
Let's go normal. Perception. 10 or under. 14.
yeah, it's not too hard to time it properly. Why do I do this to myself?
I don't know.
Take a boost. You could just make like a couple units and not vary them a bunch. No,
Would you like an initiative roll from me?
Yeah, go ahead. We're still technically not, like, we're in combat, but not in combat at the same time. Okay, I think I got every different type of orc. No, I missed this one. There we go. Cool. He's at the bottom of the list anyways. That works. So, this group is
It's
going
either
to
going to be
move
really great or really bad.
forward to
Yep.
support the head. This group is going to
Welcome
be
to my
moving
world.
here. And not this isn't their exact position. They kind of back up to give them
Yeah.
room, obviously.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
were.
the
I'll
small
stand
ones
it.
back up or jump across first. Yeah, got it.
This is where he is.
Yes, it is. So then,
Go ahead and roll your attack. You're
Oh,
stealth.
1 second. What range am I at?
You're still within your range, I believe. It's 120 feet, right? Or
Double
short.
check.
You're using a short bow.
Short bow, so
I think it's 80.
80. Yep. So disadvantage and advantage because of assassinate. So normal.
Yep.
Still crit because of assassinate though. So, let's do that.
Add the rest of you guys
15.
onto the map.
15 to hit.
Well, just for the sake of time, I feel I need to just we need to get Delg a scroll of teleportation so he can just not have to run.
Or either that, or we need to invest in a leash for Sneck.
Either one works.
15 will hit.
We can get one of those ones that
Okay.
reels itself back in.
Then in that case, there's that. Then there's
Get a 60-foot dog leash.
that.
A 25-foot one,
There's
so he's
that.
always one move action away from me.
So that's 60 points of damage to the back of his leg.
Ouch.
60 points of damage to the back of his leg.
Does he even have a knee anymore?
Probably not.
He has a lot of meat. Trying to think if it would be Constitution or Strength save.
I was purposely doing it so he was balanced. So probably Dex.
The fuck did you roll? Did you crit, but you have a 15?
Here's a assassinate.
My assassination crits on any roll as long as I hit.
Yeah, as long as he attacks
Oh.
first.
Okay.
As long as he attacks first or he hasn't been seen yet.
I understand.
And it's guaranteed advantage based off the range of the weapon.
Yeah. So I rolled it normal because I had disadvantage because of the range. I should probably take sharpshooter.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Crit from across the map.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
wonder
say
if
for
he-
this, it would still be a con save. Because it's an
Okay.
amount of damage that's causing him to
Yeah.
react. Like, he can't
All good.
dodge it, is the big thing.
Oh, I didn't mean for that. I meant for like being on the cusp of stepping over this huge chasm and then being
Yeah.
off balance by the blow to the back of the knee.
Yeah.
Because
That's-
he
that-
just took an arrow to the knee. God
That's
damn
why I'm
it.
saying it's kind of a con save to see how he's gonna
Yeah.
react to it.
Yeah, all good.
But it's a pretty high DC. It's basically a concentration check. With 60 damage being the output, so.
Yeah, that's a 30. Can you roll a 30? Can you roll
No,
close?
but he could crit.
No.
So, you shoot him as he is supporting at this point, basically the butt of this giant, where he is locationally. As he's stepping across, as the arrow sails through and slams into the side of his kneecap, as he watches his knee buckles, as he loses his footing. This will be a dex save.
Oh, for a second I thought he rolled 29. I was like, holy shit.
Oh no.
He does not make his dex save, and does
Yeah.
go tumbling down the chasm.
Yes, he does. Tumble.
That's a deep drop.
Give me a
Well,
D1,
kind of.
D100, and you can pick high or low.
High.
Okay.
Because hacks.
Oh.
Okay. He continues to tumble down the chasm. It was a tiny chasm, so I was like, if he rolls low, he's just gonna get like stuck in the chasm.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah. He is a pretty big, beefy dude.
He's a
Momentum.
beefy dude. As the rest of the orcs quickly move to support this giant, it will be
So now the
significantly harder
giant's
for them to
sagging
move.
because
Yeah.
it's sagging in the middle.
It's pulling everyone in
I
slowly.
mean, it's the
Yeah.
middle orcs, so, them butt cheeks are sagging now.
Yep.
However, It's hard to not notice this.
Yeah. I was hoping the chaos kept me hidden.
We will go ahead and check. There's a few people who can attempt to see you when you fire the shot. Mainly the people behind who haven't done anything yet.
Yeah.
Minding their own business. Man, we had a good hunt, didn't we? Yeah, guys. Loves. Oh shit.
Hey, someone stop!
Frog, no!
Someone's not pulling their weight. Ah!
Boo, stop rolling so well.
Hey, all good. I don't care if I'm seen.
I know.
Frog fallen, whole ego boom.
Grog gone and crumped himself, the fool.
So,
He couldn't jump 5 feet.
you do feel like you are seen as some of the orcs start to scream out, "There's someone on the other side! Protect the bridge!" As we'll go ahead and move into combat order for now. So,
Do we hear the other party hear anything?
you guys are getting close enough to hear war drums of orcs. I'll put it that way.
Hey, Doug, is that a good sign?
No.
I think we found them. I think we found Snake.
And you guys can go ahead and roll initiative as well. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and get started with our combat for this evening.
Once again, it's 3 rounds of catch up.
This combat is not brought to you by Dwarven Forge, but it would be cool if it was.
Yep.
Would be nice.
They don't.
Sorry, I was finding me so I could roll initiative.
They don't sponsor people who don't buy their shit.
Ooh!
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
Nell, come on!
I would
It didn't feel right when I kept getting
Oh,
those
God.
double-digit initiatives the past few sessions, you know?
Oh yeah, that's true. That's fair.
we're doing well, chat. We're doing well.
Everything is fine.
We're so far behind.
Everything
This
is
is fine.
So Snick, I will say that was
fine.
your turn for start. Is that
Yeah.
okay, or do you want a surprise round?
Since I rolled a 2, I'm pretty sure.
I mean,
I'm.
You technically had the
Ew.
element of surprise, so I mean,
Yeah.
if you want a surprise round, you can take another shot.
sure. In that case, because why not get 2 assassinates in 1 combat?
Finish off that orc this time with complete.
I'm waiting on the fall damage to see if he actually manages to crawl back up.
Yeah, that's fair. At the moment, he's just rolling,
Yep.
yelling, screaming, flailing.
So which one of these dudes down here actually noticed me?
The war chief who is here did. This one did. As
Right.
well as this scout back here did.
Well, Mr. War Chief. Well, assuming I'm on this wall.
So yeah, you could have moved and been up a wall further as well. I would say that's
Yeah,
probably
well,
not your direct location.
Yeah, I was trying to get close in line of sight on that. So yeah, that wall would have been fine. Okay, cool. War Chief, hello. You're leading the pack. I shall lead you in your demise. Advantage 16 to hit.
That will just hit.
Oh, Jesus.
That will just hit.
Okay. 51 points of damage.
51 points of damage as you sail an arrow out there, slamming into his chest piece as he growls in anger and looks your direction.
I see something.
blow-
Oof.
I blow a raspberry. Does this cliff have a top?
Yes.
How high is it?
I was adjusting his health pool because I forgot to add it because it was on the base health pool and I don't use the base health pool for you guys. The top is probably about. You can get to a plateau about 25 feet up, and then
Right.
continues going up another additional 50 feet.
Alright, cool. I'll get to that plateau because I do not want to be horizontal when shit goes down. So we'll get to that plateau and then try and hunker down. I'm gonna assume I can't fully stealth because they're looking at me.
I mean, you can attempt to.
Yeah, sure. I mean, what's the
Yeah.
chances of them not seeing me?
You feel like they know roughly where you are, but they don't know exactly where
Yeah.
you are, at least.
I'll take that, and I'll
say
say,
you're,
Badger, get out now!
Your badger will run to a hole. And it finds a hole.
Swear to God, this Badger. You
Hilda,
get me killed, Badger.
One cool thing.
Hilda, you
and
are
it never does anything cool again.
you are about 400 feet away from combat.
I'm gonna run at full sprint.
All right. What's your
Yeah.
movement speed?
35, I think.
Should be more than that.
I know, I feel like it should. But
No, 25 to 35 with Barbarian.
right.
So 70 max move in a turn.
Yeah, I thought she had another movement increase by now. Barbarians get a few.
Oh. I don't know.
No, 15?
I did.
I want to say.
I'll double check. Just double check.
Because I don't know if I got anything from the storms. But it doesn't
I
matter.
don't know, that
to me.
didn't give you movement.
No, it just
Well, it did, but you have to be flying, and you've already used that.
Yeah, you used
Yeah.
it.
I have.
nope, you do not
My
have any
addiction.
more movement. Unless you took, did you take any stances that increase your movement speed?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. And you have
All
25
right.
feet of movement, so 70 feet total.
70 feet it is, so let's see. Get the calculator out here.
You have 330 feet.
400.
Only 5 turns.
Minus.
3 or 4 turns, 5 turns, maybe.
Yeah, I'll eventually get there.
You'll be faster than me. That's fine. That's
I
alright.
can keep them busy for 5 turns.
Keep them on the bridge.
They're carrying a giant. They're not gonna drop the giant.
Yeah, it's not like the back line can get in there. They're carrying like the head.
That's all I got.
Very good. I need to I'm pulling out a notepad to keep distance track of everyone.
Probably an idea.
So
It's gonna be a
Hilda-
pretty quiet D&D session for most of us.
I just
Maybe.
one-shot a Hulk.
I mean, some of you guys
That's one,
technically have
please.
ways to cover distances, so.
That's true.
These people are going to. This one's gonna break off. This one's gonna move to here. This one's going to back up. And this one's gonna back up as well. We're gonna make their way to there.
Jump,
Um,
jump.
What? She is going to go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on the War Chief. One of her 3rd level slots. She gets to heal a little bit. That'll be the end of their turn. War Chief is going to do what orcs do. And run.
Jump off a bridge. Damn it.
Which he can do that, and then use his aggressive as his bonus action. You're inside of his disadvantage range. You already had disadvantage because of your stealth, so I say he'll have disadvantage, but it'll also be at a you'll add a +2 to your AC for cover.
Yeah.
Nope, misses.
Nope.
That'll bring us to the Berserker's turns, who they have one job in combat, and it is to chase down the War Chief and hit things that he hits. This one is going to break off, as he is not responsible to that War Chief, and move to here. That'll bring us to them. We'll just go ahead and give this guy another dex save to see if he keeps rolling down the cliff and catches himself.
No, he doesn't.
No.
He's gone. You hear the scream of this. He just slams into the ground below, and then starts yelling again as he apparently didn't grab onto that ledge either and keeps rolling and keeps falling. You don't see the bottom of this cavern either, just to clarify.
Oh, that guy's dead.
You'll be fine.
He's
For
not
the
going to be in rush
initial-
hour 2.
The initial fall is 30 feet. He takes 15 points of damage for the initial fall. He's falling. The
It
rest
just keeps
of them.
falling.
I forgot that the bolts, I didn't separate their health. So, I need to roll 1, 2, 3. 2
It's
is
okay.
at 39.
They can share a health pool with one falling to his imminent demise.
Yeah, it's fine. One dies, they all die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds like.
Comfortable with it.
They are the workhorse, so they are going to continue as you watch as he kind of shoves these two little orcs out of the way, and this one backs up, kind of move to support the body in a different way. As simultaneously, this one will do close to the same thing. They kind of push forward and make their way to the point where they can support. These ones. Let me double check what they are. I have so many orcs, I don't know which ones are my stealth orcs and which ones are my.
Stealth orcs. It's funny.
You say that until they get a sneak attack on you.
Yeah, I got 3 arrows to the chest. I can't say shit.
They're going to move over here and use their innate
Into the
climb speed.
chasm.
They're going to use their innate climb speed. This one will disappear under the bridge.
Of course, they have an innate climb speed.
Man, you have
So
an
do
innate
I.
climbing speed.
My innate climbing speed is 90 feet.
Wow. Mine's probably 25 feet like everything else.
Also just known as his movement. Now this one does not disappear. This one runs over here and runs to the bridge. You are going to move here. He did see your location, however, cannot
Mhm.
see you. Doesn't give a shit about that, as he's just going to flame strike your location.
All good.
17 to save.
Dexterity saving throw.
I don't know what, he
It's
rolled the
12,
wrong
that's a
one.
fail.
That's the wrong damage roll.
Slashing damage.
Slashing
I don't know
barrier.
why it's. You do fail the save.
Half damage.
It'll be 46 of fire and then 46 of radiant. So 10. Yeah, I don't know why.
That's
that,
4d6, not 46.
4d6. Yes.
Yes.
So 25
so-
total, so half to 12.
12.
Man, if he had Circle of Death right now,
I know, right?
I still have no idea why Blade Barrier. It did that last time. This
Yeah, it
this
did.
as well. Anyways, so that is one of his 5th level spells. Oh, he doesn't have 5. He has 2.
Yes, 2. Not 5. Oh shit.
That'll end his turn. Orcs. The orcs are ordered to make sure that they are in full support, so they do not come after you. Their primary job is supporting this giant, so they fall into formation. This one will continue to fall into formation and just proceed to support the giant. These two will leap across, which with the 5-foot gap, they don't need to do it. Their strength is high enough to make that without a roll. So. Dusk, your turn.
I see Hilda sprinting off, so I'm assuming she kind of knows what direction to go.
Not roll your initiative. You're good. Keep going.
I'm gonna tap Delg on the shoulder. Delg, I think you can get there a little bit faster with this, and I'll cast jump on him,
Sure.
so he can just get triple his move speed, I think, or triple whatever the distance traveled, and
Yeah.
then run 30 feet ahead.
So Delg is going to grunt in thanks, and will proceed to do the gummy bear bounce toward the fight.
Mm-hmm.
It works.
Bunny hop.
You have a minute of increased jump distance. Anything else you want to do, Jess?
No, I'm just running 30 feet ahead, and that's about.
So you're 370 feet away.
I'm
Yeah.
just imagining Delg is singing "Gonna Kill an Orc" to the tune of "I'm a Gummy Bear."
Kill the orcs.
This guy did see
Get
your
up.
location. He's gonna fire a longbow
I'ma
shot at
kill
you.
an
It'll
orc.
be at
Yes,
normal.
I'ma kill an orc.
Green limbs flying everywhere.
You're not hunter's mark though, because he's too far away. Is a 25 hit you even with your bonus AC?
Yes.
Okay.
Uncanny dodge.
That might tickle.
Because it hits you. It hurts
Yeah.
a little bit.
It hurts a little bit. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, Delk.
I'm just bouncing, baby.
Alright, give me an athletics check.
Athletics I can do.
Just to judge how far you're moving.
Not very
Oh
far.
God!
This new level of jump. Your legs are it feels weird. In your first leap, you kind of jump. You jump about 25 feet and then just kind of skitter to the ground as you manage to not catch yourself because you were not prepared for the amount of airtime that you're experiencing.
Sounds about
I'll
right.
say you can use the rest of your turn to stand up and you still have 10 feet of movement left.
Well, then I'll stand up and 10 feet of movement.
All right.
While that happens, I'm like, he just like briefly runs past me, like, Delg, I think you can go further than that.
You watch this Delk leaps and just skitters across the ground and then stands up and keeps running. He's like, well, that was the thing.
Look, I'm not used to flying like you willowy humans, all right?
I'll bring us to you. What's the range on this? He
Goofy.
doesn't see you anyways, so. He's gonna backtrack. Oop, 15. Uses his dash to get to here. Go on.
I mean, second verse says the verse just gonna go running.
All right.
I believe, confirm this for me if you can. I believe my my familiar is dead, or is it alive?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
your
don't
familiar
honestly
died
know.
last time, so if you
Okay.
didn't revive it,
That's fine. We haven't had a rest, I don't think.
No.
moving your
Uh,
full distance.
So basically, my action is being held until something
340
is
feet
visible
away.
within 240 feet.
No, 300.
Why 300?
It's
Because you were
we
400 feet away at the start.
we went 60.
Yeah, you went 60.
Oh
That's
no,
your
no,
full
no!
distance.
I'm saying as soon as something is within 240 feet visual range, I'm
Oh,
blasting.
yeah, you're...
Oh.
At the moment, you are inside of a cavern.
Yeah, I fully understand.
You are going to have to get within about 80 feet of range before you're going to have sight on them.
Yeah, it's annoying, but understandable.
And please don't hit me.
I mean,
Why do I keep closing the turn order on accident?
I don't know.
Snack.
because it's obnoxious sometimes.
The turn order up here.
I'm gonna take a nap. Let me know when it's my turn again.
Okay.
I'm all the way at the fucking-
We're so far away.
Sorry.
This is even worse.
It's not your fault I rolled a 2.
I'll break stealth and sprint up the cliff to the very top.
Alright, sprint up 50 feet to the top.
Yep. And then I'll use my bonus action to hide.
Go ahead and roll it.
So it's what, 80 feet to the top? I'll drop prone as well. I'll drop
No, you're on the
prone as well.
plateau, so it's only an additional 50 feet.
Yeah, but from bottom to top, it's 80.
Oh, yeah, it's 75 feet.
Yeah.
Bottom to
Cool.
top.
I will drop prone and stealth.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it.
It's rolling. Apparently. There we go.
There we go.
23.
23. See what you actually rolled. Oh, you actually rolled a... Oh, no, you rolled a 1 and a 4.
Yeah.
It's fine. Anyways, so...
Reliable talent.
Yeah. So, you will lay down prone. Feel safe. Hold on.
Yes.
I'm gonna keep on running.
Alright, go ahead and keep on running.
I'm just separating the groups here, guys, you know?
So that's 70 more feet, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I
You
have
are-
a feeling Sneck is in trouble.
That's fine.
I
That's
just have
danger
that
sense.
Feeling. Yeah, I have a feeling my friend's in trouble.
You are 260 feet away.
It's just
Alright.
playing cat and mouse with some orcs.
It's fine. They are going to...
Snacks the cat.
Hmm.
You know, I don't know why they wouldn't do this, so that's what they're gonna do. You're gonna move up here. You're gonna move up here.
I don't know why that cracked me up when you're just like, snakes the cat. That tickled me.
And they're going to, as a pair, all 4 of them, as spiritual weapons,
Oh god.
60 feet away. That'll use spell slot. All of them have 2 left, which makes it very easy. to
Nick is
keep
doing
track
his
of.
job. He's burning their spell slots.
Yeah, they're burning a lot.
As why do I do this to
Why
myself?
haven't we just like made Snick a dynamite vest?
Well,
I don't mean like a suicide vest. I mean just like a vest with dynamite bolsters in it. You can just rip one out, light it up.
Somebody stole my bandolier.
It wasn't a bandolier, it was a belt. Didn't even have loops on it.
They can cast it 60 feet away.
and technically every dynamite I've given him, he thrown immediately the session after.
I've
Usually
used
at
it.
trees.
I've used it very, very carefully.
You threw dynamite at trees. The
In
statement is true
very-
no matter the concept.
Specific situations to save your butts.
There we go, a bunch of swords. Spiritual.
Okay.
And I close the turn order again to fucking do this shit.
You love it?
I hate myself.
Where are all the spiritual weapons?
They're all on the map. Their little sword.
Oh yeah, I see him now.
War Chief doesn't have his spear
Oh, I
anymore
seized them.
because it doesn't
Nope.
say that he carries more than one.
Nope.
He is going to charge at the cliff and climb.
No, don't do
He does
that.
not have a climb speed though. So
Does the
that's good.
badger get an attack of opportunity?
Sure.
Crit with the badger.
Come on, badger. Bite him. 7.
Aw.
He misses. Watches the badger bites out the hole and then ducks back in the hole. He will continue. The orc will continue up the cliff.
Sounds like a badger.
Succeeds the strength check, so technically he's moving towards an enemy, so he can use his action for movement as well. So that's 60 feet. So it's 30 feet. He gets to the plateau.
Okay.
He's about 20 feet, 5 feet up. Berserkers are gonna run forward. They don't attempt to run up the cliff though.
Okay.
Hulk. He's gonna fall, because there ain't no saving him at this point.
Bye. Bye.
As he is going to... how far do you fall in a turn? Give me a second. I need to check this again. D&D fall per
Yeah,
turn.
I can't remember. I cannot remember.
60 feet?
60
Oh, wait.
feet per round. Oh wait, no, that's feather fall. If you have feather fall, it's 50 feet per round.
I'm not casting Featherfall on him. Although it would be amusing.
He does not hit the bottom yet.
Awesome.
That's pretty far.
You just hear screams from a hole. The Holts are going to continue forward. Reporting this as they have readjusted at this point. I'm going to give them strength checks. No, it'll be an athletics check. For holding stuff, yeah, they're good. As they readjust, and 2 of them manage to support the giant still with little problem. That will bring us to these guys' turns. Who apparently the one that I hid was. This one's going to run across the bridge.
Oh,
The
are
other
you
2
now?
who are stealth are doing something. They're not stealth,
Oh,
they're just
are
out of
they
sight.
now?
Yeah. That'll bring us to Duck the Arrogant. Going to move forward 30 feet. I saw you run up the cliff, but can't really do anything at the moment. So, he's gonna hold his action. That'll bring us to the orcs, who continue to adjust for supporting purposes. Move you. He moves out of the way.
Would that giant even fit through the passage to the north?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because there's like this small ass bridge.
He'll
Well,
fit.
normally it would just step across it.
Yeah.
But being carried is fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. The weight's more distributed.
I mean, if the giant was walking, like, there's plenty of places they could just walk across without touching the bridge.
Yeah, that's fair. He's 40. I forgot. He's 45 feet.
Yeah. He's got about a 15-foot stride, so. Dusk, your turn.
So Delon, it should be 30 feet ahead of me, right?
At the moment, yes.
So I'm gonna run up 30 feet to be in line with Delon,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna cast a fly at level 4, so both of us will be able to fly,
All right.
and we'll just start lifting into the air.
All right.
And I'll be like, Delon, cover Sneck if you see him.
This is weird.
So you're at 340 feet for Dusk. You cast Fly. So, Delon, you are now flying. You have 60 feet of movement for your fly, which means you can move 120 feet per turn.
I will go ahead and do that when it's my turn.
Yeah. That'll bring us to something I just skipped over on accident. This one does not have sight on you, so he's going to get to a better location.
Ooh.
Did he disappear?
He's out of my sight, so.
Technically, I could technically hide everyone, but that's a lot of work.
Fair enough.
Dope, your turn.
Just running.
Great. Go ahead and give me an athletics check for your leaps.
Yeah, athletics.
All right, that's
Yeah.
better.
Better.
So you normally can leap about 15 feet. With your leaps tripled, you can leap 45 feet.
Yeah.
So you can move. I'll say you can get 2 jumps on a turn, using your movement and your leap.
Okay.
So that's 90 feet a turn. Something.
That is a lot better than 25 feet a turn.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll put you at 270 feet away. You're just behind Hilda now.
I'm catching up to you.
That'll bring us to you. Where the fuck are you? You're right there.
It's on the bridge.
Yeah. Too many orcs. Want them all to die.
We're getting there.
Well,
It's gonna
we can
charge
do
for
that.
it. Go on.
Very, very weird. And I'm going to focus on very forward-thinking thoughts and go up about 30 feet as I fly 120.
Okay. So that will move you to 220 feet away. You're
I just
30
wanna make
feet up. To get over the cliff, you're gonna need to be about probably like angle-wise about 100 feet in the air to actually see what's going on until you get closer, and then it'll go down to 80.
Okay. So basically what I'm going to be doing is flying at an angle upwards, 120, mostly going forward, but rising.
Yep. Next.
Lift off.
Alright, I don't want to meta. So, is Snack aware of his condition? After dealing with it for the past few days.
I'm trying to think of which condition you're speaking of.
The command condition.
I'd say not yet, because you weren't
Okay.
told about it, so you haven't fully realized it.
All good. Then I shall not meta and not do that. Although it would have been fun. Let's
Jump off
How about you just turn around and walk off that cliff? Is the map accurate? Is there shrubbery at the top here?
Yes.
Then I shall continue to hide and hold my melee attack.
Sure. You can do that.
for Dude coming up. Did I see how fast he was moving? Do I think he can get up here this turn?
Because you were hiding, I would probably say no, because you specifically said you laid down.
Yeah.
You couldn't actually see him. You heard grunting, and it sounded like he got up to something. So I would say it's pretty logical that you guess he's at the plateau right now.
He's moving quickly. Okay. Then in that case, no, that's fine. I will
Hold your
remain
melee?
hidden. Hold melee.
Got it. Hold it. You're running.
Do you want a fresh stealth check?
What's that?
Do you want a fresh stealth check for that?
If you want to. I mean, you didn't roll super high last time, so.
28.
Oh, actually, roll one, but that's okay.
Can I attempt to yeet anybody passing me by?
There's no one passing you by. Everyone is behind you at the moment.
I also stand up, by the way. Sorry.
You're good. Crouching down in a
I want
bush.
to remain prone. Yeah, crouching down in the bush.
Yep. So. Alright. Need my perception checks. Killer, so
And
you
would I
just
start
run
seeing
then?
people? What's that?
At the moment, you can definitely hear noise of orcs yelling. It sounds like they are moving increasing speed at the moment. You are still 190 feet away from the map, though.
All right.
You will not have visual on them until you get about 80 feet away. That'll bring us to their turn, where they're just gonna chuck their spiritual weapons 20 feet vertically, or kind of horizontally, so. Oop. Spiritual weapons are somewhere there. I'll put dots on these just so I fucking know where they are. 'Cause they definitely blend in over time.
Yeah.
Do they have to have visual to attack with it?
Yes.
Okay.
They just know roughly where you are, so they're throwing them.
Yeah. All good. I just wanted to clarify.
Yep. One of these times I will not close my turn order.
Not this time.
Every time I go to move the spiritual weapons, I accidentally close turn order. Yeah, there we go. War Chief is going to attempt to charge at you. He does not see you, so I would say he doesn't get your aggressive because he doesn't know. Yeah, you have to see the target, so.
Cool.
Yeah, he's still fine. He charges up to the top of the cliff. He is within your melee range.
Well then, sir, you will indeed be meleeed. As soon as I can find my sheet, I'm not a badger. I'm not a badger. Alright. There's a 32
That'll
natural crit hit. That's nice. Sneak attack. Oof. 79 points of damage.
That is a hefty chunk. As he can now see you, he moves aggressively towards you and runs around you for not actually.
Yep.
But, yeah, that hurt. He is in pain. You see as he grabs where the dagger's stabbed into his stomach.
And I just grin up at him.
Berserkers are gonna climb the cliff, I guess. Or attempt to. Let's see how far they make it. Make 4 strength checks. Oh, okay. They actually all make it. Not an issue. Surprisingly.
Nice.
Oh, orcs.
Oh, it's going to step over. I'll just say, for the sake of it, these guys move on the same turn as them. Oh, I did forget an initiative for you, didn't I? You're still there. You guys are all on this side of the cliff, waiting. I need to roll initiative for him, because I never did. That works perfectly, because he hasn't done anything yet. Bring us to these guys, who are going to continue what they're doing. This one is also going to leap from the bridge. You can notice this as you are standing at this point. As he kind of leaps for the bridge and you watch these 2 claws come out, he just kind of grabs onto the stone and slinks his way under the bridge and disappears.
Okay.
That'll bring us to Duck. Did not think about the fact that I named this guy after an animal without thinking about it. Who is going to hold out his mace as you watch as his mace starts to glow with energy. That looks yellowish.
Cool.
And he is going to move to here and hold position there.
Why do I get myself in these positions?
Blade Master is going to back up at this point, as he is the only commander who is left, so he's the only commander who didn't run off with the troops. Yes, your turn.
120 feet forward, and I'll be at 40 feet up.
Right, you're 220 feet away.
Okay, perfect.
That'll bring us to him. Who this guy rolled a fucking crit on his perception check. You're not stealth anyways, now I forgot about that.
Nope, I broke it. By stabbing him in the gut.
Because you're familiar friends here on the top of cliffs.
Yeah.
They're going to fire some longbow shots at you.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
How confident are they feeling? This one knows exactly where you are, so he's gonna attempt it, because he's crazy.
Go for it.
It rolled in GM. God damn it. I'm just rolling it out of GM. Nope, misses. He fires a shot over.
Negatory.
These ones are gonna fire normal shots. So 3 of those. That'll miss. That'll miss. That'll hit. He does have sneak attack because you are within range.
Uh-huh. I will be definitely
So
uncanny dodging this one.
14 plus an additional 3d6.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 8. So 22 total, so half to 11.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, I didn't add that either. Whatever. I don't think that changes anything. No, that would have bring the best. The only attack that was close would have been the 17, which would be a 19, which still wouldn't hit you. So we're good.
Nope.
Dope.
Me be strong.
I guess keep it on.
All right. Give me athletics checks for your jumps.
Ooh!
Yeah.
Nice.
That's how you jump.
You
I'm just
managed to catch up to
expanding Del's
Hilda.
movement.
You're 190 feet away.
We'll get there eventually.
We're halfway there.
I mean, on the plus side, you'll technically be behind some of them at this point. Delon, your turn.
So from the fight, I'm 200 and change away.
You are 220 feet away.
Okay, and the top of this cliff is how far from?
The top of the cliff side?
Yeah.
You would have to move 60 feet vertically to get to the top of the cliff. To be able to see anything.
I will do that. I will go 60 feet straight up, just so that I can be.
Well, you can move it with your normal pace. Like you
Yeah.
could do 60 feet up and move 120 feet over. Because diagonals don't cost any extra movement with 5e. So.
Yep. I will go ahead and do that.
Okay, so you are 100 feet away now. And you are 100 feet in the air, and you can see, you can definitely see Sneck fighting on the cliff tops. With this orc captain. You can't see the orcs tucked up against the cliff side. But you
That's
can
fair.
see the large group that is carrying the giant. As well as some other, you see, give me a perception check. Because this is pretty far away.
Back to my skills, perception. Ah!
And you do not notice the scouts,
I
but
see
you
a
do
lot
notice
of orc
you do
shaped blurs.
notice the large group of orcs. Oh, actually, I did need to do this as well, just for flavor. That guy would have hit the bottom this last turn. I forgot to roll for that. He's dead.
Bye.
You finally hear the slam.
You definitely hear a large cataclysmic slam.
Do I see the lawn?
Yeah, you can see Delon. He's about 100 feet behind you. Flying.
I rev.
In the middle of
What do you want to do, Delon?
I wave back. And I will yell down, there is a lot of them.
Well, it's fine.
Snick, your turn. People charging up a cliff at you.
Yeah, they are. Not loving those berserkers. Okay. Right, well, things have to happen. And things have to happen quickly. So,
Mhm. I forgot about the berserker. He was rich. Other one. I forgot he was here.
I am not going to disengage
All right.
as I move away from the orc
All right.
and
Risky
sprint
move, Cotton.
down the cliff on this side.
Just move Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he will swing at you with his great axe.
Yes, I'm sure he will.
21
That'll hit.
for the 14
Oh,
14 for damage. Not
And
that
I'll
bad.
take the full damage because I've already. Oh no, I regained my.
You technically would have reset your reaction.
Yeah. So
I mean, but it's only 14 damage.
it is only 14 damage. I'm taking the full 14. That's
Yeah.
fine. And I take to the bottom of the cliffs my full 90, like there.
Okay. Yeah, you full sprint down the cliff.
Yep. I guess I could stay on this side where Delg is to sort of stay hidden from the other guys on the
Yeah,
bridge.
you can do that. You can make your way. You can make your way
That's-
around the cliff
Yeah,
in a way that you're
I'll
hidden.
put myself next to Delg, but yeah, I want to be hidden behind that cliff.
Yeah. I say you're like 10 feet behind the cliff. I'm guessing. Yeah. Sounds good. Hilda, you see Snick run down the side of the cliff. He's on your side of the cliff at this point.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. All right. He's still too far away from me, isn't he?
He's 190 feet away from you. But you do see the little
Yeah.
green Snick sprint down the cliff on your side.
Oh boy.
Moving at lightning speed.
He is slightly
I
bloodied.
have a feeling he's bringing us some guts.
He is slightly bloodied, and surprisingly, it's not from his own damage.
Yeah, I haven't damaged myself once. Aren't you proud?
I'm gonna run. I'm gonna do double run. So
All right,
70
120 feet away. That'll bring us to these orcs. Who the last thing they saw, all of these guys were up here. But no, I don't. Yeah.
Okay. Spiritual
No, no.
weapons up there.
They bring the spiritual weapons an additional 20 feet up. Closer.
It's all the best.
That
laid
brings us to
plan.
the war chief's turn. We definitely saw where he went.
Yeah, oh yeah, he definitely did.
Give me 1 second. I have to do this because he's an orc. He's doing
Yeah,
it.
fuck it. He can jump. I don't
You
care.
watch the orc chief. The orc chief runs to the edge of this cliff, looking at you as he sprints down, as he just jumps with his axe towards you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I expected it.
It'll be an attack at normal though, technically.
Mm-hmm.
He normally would get 2
Chief.
attacks. I'm gonna say it would only be 1 attack because he can't really swing 2 times at that rate of speed falling.
Yeah, yeah.
So, actually, you know what? No, he's not gonna do that. No, he would. Never mind. Because no one's in range of his battle cry, so he'd definitely do that. Never mind. That's what he's doing.
Okay.
1 swing.
Oh my gosh.
kidding
Oh
me?
yeah, I'll be uncanny dodging there, one motherfucker. Thank fuck I
Right.
didn't uncanny dodge the first one.
Yeah.
So that would be 22 for the normal damage, and then the increased for the fall. Additional 16.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't saving from the fall, so he's gonna take
No,
that
he ain't.
fall damage though.
Yeah, he is.
23 to himself.
Oh yeah.
So he slams into the ground. He watches this orc, you guys from your angle, he watches this orc chief comes out of nowhere, looks down, and just leaps from the cliff, axe drawn, slams it into Snack on the way down, and then slams into the ground himself. Still
Oof.
standing, looks back up at Snack, waiting for him to come down.
Yeah.
So yeah.
He's fucked up. I have hit him
Do you
twice
mean-
with crits.
Do you mean mentally or?
Physically, he is fucked up.
Yeah. he's hurt.
Emotionally, he couldn't be happier.
I've done 130 points of damage to him, never mind the fall.
Yeah.
What are they feeding this guy?
He's an orc war chief, man.
He's on his
Yeah.
Wheaties.
Yeah.
Wait, so let me
Which
go
one
ahead.
is it this one or this one?
This one.
Okay.
One that's on your side now.
The
I
one
need to
ahead
give
of you,
strength
technically.
checks for these guys climbing. One of them doesn't make it.
Oh.
He doesn't even start climbing. He gets behind by everyone else. Everyone else does make it to the top of the cliff, though. Hulks are going to continue moving forward. That Hulk is very much dead. Because the orcs are going to move with them at this point. We're just going to move everyone a little bit further forward. There we go. That'll bring us to your turn. I don't know if he's keeping track of where the war chief is. I'll give him a perception check because he did just leap to the other side of the cliff. There is a chance that he knows where he's going. With the loud yell and thud, he does know where he's going.
Yeah.
As he
I
is
would say
going
so.
to.
You mean he didn't quietly jump off the cliff and attack
No,
me?
I don't know why.
That works.
He is going to move to here, so he has sight on the orc chief.
Yup.
And is going to use his 6th level spell.
Oof.
Oh, jeez.
Where's my 6th level spell?
There's 70 points of healing.
Oh.
That's fine.
The orc chief gets reinvigorated with his anger.
All good.
And I close the
Close
fucking
the
turn
turn
order
again.
again. The worst part isn't the fact that I close it for myself, it's the fact that I have to remove it for chat again. Alright. Yeah, it'll be the end of their turn. The orcs move with them. Battlemaster is gonna pull up the rear just to watch for the advancing guard. Dusk. You
How
can
far away?
see orcs.
Yeah,
The orc
can
chief
see
that has jumped
some-
off the cliff, you can definitely see at this point. He's very visible, both in stature and loudness.
I'm just wondering what's going on over there.
You are 220 feet away from the. Actually, no, it'd be less than that. You're about 200 feet away from the closest orc, the orc chief.
200. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right, because he moved closer.
Yeah, he moved 20 feet closer to you by jumping off the cliff.
If I were to cast a spell with like 10 feet bonus range, how much like would I just be able to hit like right here, based on where I'm coming from?
What's the distance on the spell?
Oh, 150. So if I move 60,
If you move 60,
and then I have 150 range.
you have 150 range in the spell. I'm guessing you're talking about fireball.
Yeah.
So you're
like, how
talking about
far-
it. Yeah, it would reach. If you cast the fireball at max range, it would reach to 170 feet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just curious where the spell would originate from, like just where my character is on the map.
I mean, it'd be further back, but it's fine. I can.
Yeah, it's technically-
We're theater of the mining it right now because of how large the battlefield is. So yeah, you would be within range because moving your 60 feet, you'd be 160 feet away.
Yeah.
He's 140 feet from you then, so he'd be within range anyways.
Okay. I shall cast a level. Let's see. I'm just trying to decide what level I'm gonna throw this as.
You're good.
Why not? Level 5.
All right,
Let's just go.
go ahead and roll it. He does not have any
Oh, big go home.
extra bits on dexterity saves, so he will fail that save.
And then there's additional 5.
Yeah.
And I'll protect Snet since I know he's in that general area.
So minus 30.
38.
There we go.
And
38
then-
points of damage. He definitely takes that.
Is there a way to hit that war chief too, or is he too high up?
No, that's the word. That's who you hit. Was the war chief?
Oh, okay. Then is it since there's a 20-foot range, would it hit all that?
No,
back there?
they're on top of the cliff. They're 90
Oh,
feet.
okay, okay,
90
okay.
feet up,
Okay, just making sure.
or 80 feet up. Yeah. Scouts are all back hidden because you guys are outside of the range and they're not going to come closer to you. So
Oh,
They're
and move
gonna-
60 feet forward.
they're going to use their. Yeah. I was already including that in the fireball. So.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. You're good. They're all going back to the GM lair. They go back to hide. Jelk.
How far out am I at this point?
You are 190 feet. So to the closest orc, you're 170 feet away.
Okay, well, I guess carrying on.
Jump.
Boing. Not so great.
Sorry, guys.
You continue to leap.
No.
You move. I'd say your normal movement, so 90 feet. So you get 100 feet away at the end of the turn.
Yay.
Orc claw. is gonna stay where he is. Come on. You are
Okay.
100 feet from the combat, as
on
well as
top
like
of the
100 feet in the air. So you are at eye level with these berserkers pretty much, as you watch the war chief leap and attack Sneck on the backside of the cliff.
So a question about the cliff.
Yes.
I'm at the top of it now. So is it like a relatively flat surface at the top, or is it just like a pointed
No,
mountainish cliff?
it's flat enough where you can find perches. There's small plateaus everywhere, but it
Okay.
is still pretty rocky overall. It's
Okay.
loose rocks everywhere. You'd have issues finding footing if you weren't, like, if you're on the edge or get pushed or something like that.
Okay. What my plan is, I'm 100 feet away from the fight now, right?
Yep.
Alright. I'm gonna move 100 feet forward so that I'm in view of whatever it is I can see. Because I know you said these guys are all out of sight. Like, all this assholes I can't see.
No, you can see all of the you can see everyone who's far away. Who you can't see is the guys who are close up next to the cliff.
Yeah,
So,
that's what I was
like,
asking. Is
yeah.
these guys over here on the right.
These guys you can see now. They're on top of the cliff.
Oh, okay.
They're at eye level with you. They're on top of the cliff.
I should probably make them regret that. So that is going to be 6 Eldritch Blasts. There are 3 targets or 4 targets?
Three. One of them did not make the climb.
2 of them in each of them.
Okay. Go ahead and do it.
I'll go ahead and chuck a hex out and give them dexterity deficits.
You can't move
for
100 feet
giggles.
forward and cast a hex. You can move 60
Oh,
feet
shit, you're
forward.
right.
It's only 60.
You would still be in hex
60.
range. Sir.
Okay.
So
Can
you're
I move,
40 feet off the map.
Can I move 60 feet instead and they're still in range or no?
Yeah, they're still in range. Like,
Okay.
all of them are within range of your Eldritch Blast, period. You
Okay.
just can't move 100 feet. You're 100 feet
Then I
off of the
will-
map, basically. So now you're only 40 feet off of the map.
Okay. Then slight change. I will only move 60 feet with the fly speed.
Yeah, you can still do everything you said, so.
And
ahead.
then give them the starting off with whichever one you pick them. You'll be whichever one you pick is my first target.
Okay. Tell me what
it's gonna
detriment they
be,
have.
Dexterity.
Okay.
See if I can't knock them off the cliff. If not, kill them.
That'll help. 18 will hit.
2,
That'll miss.
3,
That'll hit.
Oh
That'll
god.
hit.
And to confirm.
That'll miss.
6.
That will hit.
So
you
the
got
first 2 are
4
hitting
hits.
him. The second 2 would be hitting him.
Yeah.
The last 3 would be. So the 2 that try to hit him miss.
No, it would be you hit 1 on the first one, you hit 2 on the second one, and you hit 1 on the third one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 4 hits.
So this will be this guy here at the top.
That'll be 1
That'll
damage.
Be his damage. Excuse me.
That's the description. You didn't click the spell word. Here you go.
Yeah.
6.
Minimum damage crew.
Yep. Plus the hex on him.
Yep.
12 damage to him. Then this is going to be the first crit. Or the first attack. It's going to be that.
Minimum damage crew.
Plus double hex or just single hex? Double
Hex
right?
Hex is only 1 target, so he's not hexed.
Oh shit, that's right.
Okay.
And
So go
that'll
ahead and
be
roll the second attack.
Second hit on him. Oof. And only 1 hit on the third guy.
I'm gonna have to do their health individually as well, because their health is tied together. Berserkers.
Or would it be better if I just targeted 1, blast them all until their health pool goes away? Whatever would be easier for you.
You're good. I can do it this way. This was just a problem where I subtracted one of their health pools and shouldn't have, because it subtracted all their health pools. So
That'll
I'll
be the
fix that.
last roll for the
Yep,
single
yep.
one. It's
You're
okay.
good. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 44 minus 30. And the second one took 10.
Oh, don't forget to confirm the crit.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a d200.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we had that part of it.
You're still free. You haven't been yet.
That's a 3. I need a 2.
Wow. Perfect in the middle.
100.
I hope it's something good.
I blot out the sun, but this time it's just red.
Alright, well, that middle guy's dead. It tripled the damage of your crit, so he is dead.
Oh,
Choice.
Oh,
He just turns into fine paste.
Watch as he gets flung off the cliff and slams into the ground on the other side. The rest of them hold their footing, but...
Okay.
Snack.
sniped.
I disengage.
That's fair. Oh, you're
And
not
I
in
s-
melee range of him.
He landed beside me.
Yeah, but you couldn't make it all the way down the cliff. Because you would have had to go. Would have had to go 15 feet over and then down. So you wouldn't have made it all
Alright.
the way to the base. So you're technically
okay.
like 10 feet above him, and
Cool.
he slammed into the ground. So you don't have to disengage.
Right. So, tell me if I can do this.
Yes.
Can I jump the rest of the way?
And leap on his head.
No.
Okay.
And sprint to the edge of the cliff here and jump. With my dash and my movement.
Which cliff do you mean? Sorry, just double checking.
This one.
Yeah.
Sure. I will run the rest of the way and sprint to the edge of this cliff, turn around, swan dive off, giving him the finger as I go off, and just leap off the cliff.
Okay.
Out as far as I can go.
Great. Are you trying to not touch ground?
I'm trying to not touch ground.
Okay. You can do that.
I will hold my action for when I'm going to hit ground and cast Featherfall.
You're good. You do see on the way down 3 things hanging from the
Oh,
bottom
yeah,
of the
I do.
bridge.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you can do that. Give me an athletics check for leap.
Yeah. So I'll ask you another question.
Mhm.
Am I going to survive this round falling enough to take an attack rather than hold my action for Featherfall? Do I judge that?
This part is not that deep.
Right.
Each shelf is about 30 feet.
Yeah. So it's
So
all reliant on
probably
the
so
athletics check.
unless you leap all the way to the 3rd shelf,
14.
which you'd be just short of, I think. What's your strength? Like your default strength?
0.
Okay, so yeah, you would only be 10 feet out. With a 14, you could get to 15 feet out, so you'd be falling to the 2nd shelf. So that would be 60 feet away, so you'd hit the ground.
Doesn't that the run up double my jump hook? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, you would be running.
I'm sure the running star doubles your jump or something along those lines. Sorry guys.
No, it's you get your standard. You get your standard jump distance if you move 10 feet before the jump.
Right.
Is how
Cool.
it works. But your standard jump distance would be 10 feet plus your strength or plus minus strength score.
Yeah.
Kind of. So you would be 10 feet plus the 14 for the athletics check. So you would get to the
Yeah.
2nd shelf,
Okay.
which
cool.
is 60 feet
And
down.
the second
total,
shelf.
so.
So I'll hit that this
You'll
turn.
hit that this turn.
Cool. I'll cast Featherfall.
Yeah. Although, technically, you could attack. Because Featherfall is a reaction spell. It's not an action spell.
Oh yeah,
True.
that's true.
So technically,
yeah.
you could use your reaction after the turn to use Featherfall.
Awesome. Then I shall shoot one of these mofos underneath here.
You can do that. At normal!
Yeah. I don't know. I was gonna say at disadvantage because I'm falling, but sure, normal works for me.
I'd say it's at normal. Maybe.
Yeah, that's very fitting.
Go ahead, roll to confirm.
Why didn't I roll
You
that
do
first?
confirm, so you don't roll on the table. You watch the snake runs down the cliffside and then just leaps off this cliff. You hear a twang from his bow as he falls. He'll
Yep.
cast feather falling yourself. So
Can
you
I
are
catch
60
him?
feet down right there.
Yeah.
No, Snack is gone. Snack is Sneck is at the moment Sneck is 120 feet plus he's 160 feet away from you when he makes this jump.
Dang it. Alright.
I'm splitting the party.
I yelled to Hilda, there's a lot of people up ahead.
I'm gonna attempt to go in stealth while I'm running full tilt. I don't even know
You
how that's
can't do
gonna work.
both.
I can't do both.
No, it would be an action. Basically, you can use for stealth. It takes your action to stealth, and then you can only move half speed when you're stealth. So it technically would shrink your movement. You'd only have 20 feet of movement while stealthing.
Versus the 35, right?
Versus 70 feet if you're just sprinting.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You're still 120 feet away as well. There is an orc 100 feet
Yeah.
from you, though.
I guess I'm gonna keep running.
All right. You're 50 feet from the edge of the map and 30 feet away from the war chief. That'll bring us to these ladies, who are going to continue to move their spiritual weapons in accordance. Hey, these ones are gonna attempt to chase you down, Snack.
Do it.
Hey, you move at 20 feet a turn.
Yeah, they'll catch me, sure.
Yep.
These ones are gonna continue this way down the left side. That'll bring us to the war chief, who's going to see Hilda. See the guy running off and be like, not interested in you anymore, want to fight this person. The war chief is going to run up to Hilda
Yay, fight!
and is going to hit you 2 times, or attempt to. I'll miss.
Nope,
That'll
nope.
miss as well. He swings twice and misses both times.
Swing and a miss.
Berserkers who are on top of the cliff are realizing being on top of the cliff is a bad idea. There's a person on top of this cliff.
No.
So they're going to attempt to slide down as the other one climbs up. A moment where you're passing your friend and 2 of them are running away and the other one's like, where you going?
Guys, I'll be there. Wait, where are you
This
going?
one successfully climbs up the cliff to see Delon. These 2 slide down the cliff to get away from Delon.
I mean, I only killed one of their friends instantly. It's fine.
One of them will fail his slide and will take the damage for the fall. 15 points of damage for him.
Oh,
Is that the one that I gave the
that's
bad shit to?
Yeah, that was the next one. Hulks are going to continue moving along.
Bye.
no. Our future giant friends go slowly getting away.
That's fine. We only
Pretty
hit
sure we'll
everyone
catch
else.
them.
These guys are going to
I slowed them down.
Man, they hurt. I always forget how much they hurt if they hit. They're gonna launch darts at Snack, but you are 60 feet down, so it'll be a disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
1, they'll miss. 2, they'll miss. 3 will miss.
Mm.
They'll throw their shit. Duck is going to. He can now see the majority of the party. Yeah, he's gonna do that. He's gonna cast Beacon of Hope on himself. There is only the war chief is the only person who is in range. So I cast Beacon of Hope on himself and is going to move his speed forward. Which he was here. He can double move his aggressive. No, he can get to Hilda, so he's get to Hilda this turn. He can't attack you, but he gets you. Orcs are going to continue moving. Blade Master is going to hold the bridge. Tusk, your turn.
I'll fly another 60 feet forward. I think I'm like 70 feet away now or something like that.
You're 100 feet away.
Okay, 100. How do I want to do this? I guess I'll just firebolt for now, just to.
Yeah, you're 100 feet away and then 70 or 80 feet away from where the fight's taking place. Or no, sorry. You're like
Wait,
50 feet away from where the fight's taking place because they ran back to get to Hilda, so.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'll just firebolt for now. I'll try to hit that war chief.
Alright, Hilda is right next to them as well, so you'll have to protect Hilda, but it's not a big deal.
Not fireball. Firebolt.
Firebolt, okay. Yeah, you can go ahead.
Yeah, that one. Sorry.
How dare you!
Oh, God.
There we go.
Firebolt doesn't have a save. Yeah, that'll hit.
Bang. Yeah, I'll be 20. I keep forgetting if I added the +5 or not. No, I did not. So 23.
I need to check your firebolt because I feel like it should not be a +17.
Yeah, I
That's really
don't
high.
think so either.
I mean, that hits either way. That seems
it-
really high.
Why do I have a +5? I'm trying to remember.
Oh, you don't
why.
have a +5 there. You're scrubbed. Here, hold. I'll fix it. You added the +5
Okay.
to the wrong place.
Oh, I put it to the attack. Whoops, it's
Yeah,
supposed
you
to be
put it to the
da-
attack, not the damage. There you go.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. Yeah, that's why it seems so weird.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Yep, no problem.
Yeah,
I'm
so
gonna fix your Scorching Ray
21.
too, because you did the same thing for your Scorching Ray.
Yeah, I think I did for a couple. I could go through it.
Alright, anyways. That'll hit for 23 points of damage. He's still up.
And I'll just move 60 feet forward, and that'll be my turn.
Alright. That'll bring us to the Orc Scouts, who saw Snick because you weren't stealth, right?
Correct.
Alright. Let me see if any of them are gonna have a shot on you angle-wise. Because they're on top of the cliffs, so a couple of them do. This one would have a shot on you. This one would have a shot on you, so they're gonna take it. And this one will have a shot on you. Give me perception checks. Or you, Snick.
Me?
Just to see, yeah, just to see if you saw where they were. Because they were
Okay.
technically stealth.
Perception check. 17.
Alright, you saw two of them. You did not see the third. But he will get a sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
So there's the third one will be the sneak attack one. So one.
Oh gosh.
So good thing it was the
Mhm.
third one.
Uh-huh.
I'll let you decide which. Oh, wait, no, you already used your action. Shit. I didn't think about
No,
that.
Oh yeah, that's a feather bolt.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's going down.
That'll miss, right?
That'll
yeah,
miss.
17 will miss.
Yes.
Third one misses too.
That'll also miss.
Thank
So
God.
I'm fine for now.
That hurts.
Oh,
It did.
Do not auto roll damage, please. I like to add stuff post. So yeah, you do take 21 points of damage.
Yeah. Not bad.
And you do see where all of them are, as well. So there is that. And apologies, chat, as well. There's two up here, and there's one down there. The battle's big. I can't keep
Very
everything on the
intense.
screen right now. There we go. That'll keep everything on the screen a little bit better, right? No, that's too small to see, though. Let's just leave it here. Alright, so, that will bring us to Silk.
Oh, yeah, me. My
Yeah.
turn. Holy shit.
You are-
Okay.
You are 50 feet away from the orcs.
All right. I am going to move forward 25 feet.
All
and
the
I'm
feats.
going to blast the closest orc
Alright?
with a level 3 guiding bolt.
All right, do it.
Oi.
That'll miss. As he watches
That'll
it
miss.
streaks by,
Damn it.
slamming into the cliff behind him.
Hammer's better anyway.
Anything else you want to do?
That's about all I got.
All right.
Delk
Okay.
is not a ranged combatant.
Gonna continue forward, and we're gonna shift the battle for the sake of distances to make it easier for everyone to understand. So hold while I shift a little. Actually, you know what? I know what I can do. Let me do this real quick. Add. We'll add it 40. Just for the sake of making it so everyone can understand where everyone is. Because that'll help at this point. Del, you are right there. Delon, you are roughly right here. And really high in the air. And Dust, you are still.
I mean, I'm really high in the air.
You are still
technically.
you're still 50 feet off of the map. But
Fair. Yep.
I can't actually see that on my capture either. Hold. Trying to make it large enough so chat can see where everyone is. Here we go. Apologies for how small the map is, chat. So, there we go. That'll bring us to that orc who is going to move his full distance. Again, attempt to get to Hilda. Delon.
Okay. Do I see this guy?
Yes, you can see everything that you can see on the map at this point.
Because you had mentioned these three over by the cliff drop down. I'm assuming I can't.
Yeah,
I
you
don't have
cannot
eyes
see
on them.
two of them right now. You
Okay.
see one of them who has climbed the cliff. He watched his two friends slide down as he proceeded up, so they kind of switched spots. But okay, I'll go ahead and do this. Everyone who has a yellow circle is at the top of the cliff, just to make it easy for reference points.
Gotcha.
Is at the top of their respective cliffs. You're on the ground, so you don't count.
Let's see. Would this be worth it? I'm gonna flip a coin. One says it's worth it, two says it's not. It's worth it. All 6 Eldritch Blast at this big son of a bitch over here.
Alright. Go ahead and do it. How far are you away from him?
If my position is relative, I'm about 150 odd feet.
Yeah, but your range is doubled, so 240 feet.
240.
So yeah, you're good.
Yeah. That is 1 Eldritch, 2, 3, Jesus, 4,
Nice.
5, aw,
One miss.
6.
So 5 hits.
No crits, but it is still 1, 2, 3, come on, 4. Low damage.
You hit him 5 times.
A lot.
I tickled him 5 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still good damage.
Anything else?
Let's see. I'm going to move to the right so I'm floating over my friends. Or
Okay.
left. So that's going to be 60 feet. Is it 5 feet or 10 feet in between me? It's 5 feet, right?
What do
Each
you mean?
grid point.
Yeah, each grid is 5.
5, 10,
Grids are 5 at the moment.
35,
And you
40,
are
45,
100,
right there.
100 feet in the air.
And that is my movement.
Alright,
And I'm
Nick.
done.
I'm gonna run down into the chasm.
Okay.
90
The
feet.
next drop off is 120 feet, or is 60 feet down from where you are, so 120 feet from the surface.
That's fine. As
Hey,
long
you're
as my boots can connect to the wall, I am going straight down away from these orcs. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm hurting bad.
All right, you run 90 feet down, so 60 feet to the next plateau, and then 10 feet across, and then 90 feet further down.
If I can get to an overhang, I will go underneath the overhang.
Okay, give me a D100,
Sure.
or just a D2, just do a D20 high-low.
High, always high.
There is an overhang that you can hide under. You can get full
Nice.
cover under it.
Yeah.
You are down here, and are underneath an overhang. Give me a perception check.
Sure.
You were the
I
first
want
person
to
to
know if
move
there's
down here.
something down here. I just want to know. 17.
All right, there's a shit ton of spider webs down here,
Okay, that's cool.
and
I
they're
can-
about, most of the spider webs average about 30 feet in radius.
Yeah, that's all
God.
good.
But you
I
don't
will
see a
stay away
spider.
from all of them. Yeah, I stay away from all the webs. Although, do my spider clan boots allow me to walk in spider webs?
Huh.
Technicality wise, I don't know. Probably. Well, no, because spider webs, it's not about you just have to know which webs to step on.
Yeah.
So, maybe that would be your character knowledge, not the spider climb boot, I'd say.
I know. Yeah, all good. I wouldn't attempt it anyway.
Hilda, something is in front of you. You can hit it.
I can. Quick question though. Would I have seen Sneck go off the cliff?
Yeah.
Oh, he did it very dramatically.
He leaped off the
Okay, so
cliff.
I think he fell
Gave
off
a big
the cliff.
middle finger. Sneck clearly just jumped to his death.
Snack has quit.
And I am.
Snack.exe stopped working.
Okay, so I'm going to be in reckless rage because I just think my friend just went down the damn hole. So I need to get rid of these guys. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna do a hit one on each of them.
Okay.
Yep, that's exactly
Go
what
ahead.
I'm gonna do.
Swing away.
Okay.
Wow, I forgot what his
reckless
AC is. Holy shit.
rage.
It's a
Alright,
fucking
so
monster.
one on him.
So is Hilda.
And one
First one
on
will
him.
hit, second one will miss.
Okay. So
Uh,
13
points of
damage.
damage to the Orc Chief. Cleric boys didn't get hit. He has a lot of armor. He is wearing plate mail
Yeah.
with a shield.
That's 21 AC. Jeez. Okay.
Welcome to level 12 combat. Shit can
Oh,
have just
God.
as high of an AC as you
Damn
can.
it. Damn it.
Look, I can tell you from
Like,
experience,
running away.
high AC doesn't mean shit.
Yeah.
What's an AC?
Anything else you want to do?
Snarl at the guy that I didn't hit because I.
Oh wait,
thought
you
I
didn't
would've
add your
hit
plus
him.
10 damage, did you?
No.
No, you did not. So, because you subtracted the -5 but didn't add the plus 10. War Chief goes down, but comes back up to 1 health.
I am going to laugh hysterically.
You can also
Just-
do something with that, because he technically did go unconscious. You can use your bonus action attack to hit him again. Because you have Great Weapon Master.
Yep.
He's dead now. you watch as Hilda cleaves into this orc as he falls unconscious, falling off her blade, swings to the left, striking into the armor of this guy as it clangs off. As the orc attempts to stand up, she just kind of cleaves through him, as he is very much dead now.
Okay. Do I need to roll a thingy?
If you want to roll, go ahead and roll it for flair.
100?
Do 200. Do 200.
Alright,
The lights go
We
out.
could blow up the world.
We could see a super crit. 3 times the
Atlas
Here
damage.
comes the
shrugs.
whale. Here comes the whale.
Fingers crossed. The whale and the flower pot.
Roll again. This one makes no sense.
Okay.
It's a magical effect and it makes no sense. Just kidding. Let's
Here we
be
go.
honest. 191.
That's always great when the DM dies.
All right.
Oh god.
So, you watch as this orc spontaneously combusts, exploding. It goes everywhere.
Oh.
All creatures within 30 feet are distracted by the flying goo and have disadvantage on their next attack. So, all enemies have disadvantage on their next attack as they have just watched this orc chief explode. Literally explode.
How hard did you hit him?
Hard enough.
Save
No.
some for me.
All you watch as the orc chief can just congeals into a bunch of goo and scatters across the gates.
I'm hoping that this does some sort of psychological damage to this other one.
It should.
Fingers crossed.
It's disadvantage.
As
If they
disadvantage on
survive
his
this
attack,
fight, they'll be in therapy for years.
so that'll bring us to
Wrong, just explode.
these
Right
ones
next to me.
who don't have sight of
My
snakes,
mouth
so
was
they're
open.
gonna move their spiritual weapons 20 feet this way. These ones are at this one's like along the cliff side, so they're gonna get towards you, but they're still like 40 feet above you. You're dead. Berserkers are, this one's at the top of the cliff. And jump down the cliff. Like orcs do.
Go on
Okay.
then, Mr. Orc. Do it.
I might give him a constitution save. 'Cause technically that's more what it is than a dex save for this. Okay. Takes half damage for 8d6. He's still up though. So half damage. Go. These two are going to make their way down the cliff, which is fairly easy at this point, and make their way around. Using their full action to get in range of Hilda, because they do get bonus speed anytime they see an enemy.
I see an enemy.
See an enemy.
Ah.
This one's going to also make it to Hilda, as they start surrounding Hilda. Hulks are going to continue hulking with the orcs. They continue to move. They move. I'll say anyone who could see them, you can keep track of their movement. They move at about 30 feet now a turn as they've gotten across the chasm. But they cannot double move as they have to focus on carrying things. So they move 30 feet north. But I am not extending the map anymore, so. These all lost track of Sneck. Is their movement speed?
Not enough.
Hilda engages whirlwind barbarian.
They're gonna make their way back on top of the bridge, which will take 10 feet of their movement, and then they will move, and then double move, so they can get here. That brings us to Duck.
Quack.
Goose.
I totally didn't do that, and I could have, but it's okay. I didn't. I forgot about it, so we're not backtracking on that.
No, we're not.
He is going to, would he do this? Is he that son of a bitch?
Yes.
Probably.
He's an orc.
No, I'm gonna say he can't. The body's in too many pieces. He's not gonna be allowed to revivify.
Yeah, there's no way you
Oh
can revivify.
god, no.
I exploded.
Let me
He
revivify this meat smoothie.
Good luck.
Only double check this ability real quick. Hold. Because I don't know if he can do this on himself. Oh, no, never mind. Different than I thought it was. Okay. He is just gonna swing his Vorpal Longsword at you. That is glowing with energy.
Oh,
Careful, Hilda.
Does have advantage.
Don't fucking crit that.
26 will
Oh.
hit you.
Would he be at advantage or normal?
He would
Oh,
be at
does he have-
advantage because you swung recklessly.
But did he swing? Sorry, did he get?
Oh, he would be
influenced
at
by-
normal. That's right, because it would be advantage, but at normal. So 23 to hit.
It would still hit me. But I was just being.
I tried, Hilda. I tried.
I know.
Uh, 22 points of
20.
damage plus Holy Weapon,
Half.
which is an additional 2d8 radiant. So an additional 4 on top. So it'd be
So 15.
30 to
15.
15 total.
Alright.
That will be his first attack. What is he gonna do for bonus action?
Die.
That would be
Panic.
That would be.
Spontaneously explode.
I mean, I'm with that.
There's a lot of that going around these days.
There
It's
definitely
contagious.
is.
It's
Definitely
quite contagious
is.
for orcs. It's like COVID for orcs.
No, he doesn't really have anything he can do as a bonus action because he doesn't have very many bonus action spells. No, he can do this, so he's going to. Spiritual weapon at 3rd level. Or no, 4th level would be the bonus, wouldn't it? No, it'd be 3rd. So yeah, he's going at 3rd. Spiritual weapon. Will spawn next to Hilda and will attack, which a 13, which does not hit. We'll do red for his spiritual weapon because it's slightly more damage. Orcs move forward. Blade Master is going to start making his way across the bridge as he hears screams of combat and pain. And he likes pain. Dusk.
And pain.
How far?
Well, I mean,
am
there's
I-
an exploding orc. That kind of sounds painful.
Am I still
You're
off the map? or-
100 feet away. So for reference, let me double check how far you are because I did adjust the map since then. So you're 50 feet off the map from the edge
From-
now.
Okay, so if I move 60, I'll be on this edge of the map.
Yes.
Okay, can I go next to Del instead of being up top? Since you just put me up here.
Yeah, you're good.
This is more of the pathway.
You're good.
So I'm gonna use this new staff and use lightning strike
All right.
to shoot a beam. Is it possible to hit these 2 rows? Of with the
You
5
could hit a row.
Oh, okay. Can I hit? I can't be in between the grid line and shoot toward.
No, I could give it to you. You could shoot it like right there. And
Okay.
that would be in between the 2.
Oh, I can't catch these guys too.
No, if you want to hit, because you'd have to go at an angle to hit all of these guys. So you'd
That's
hit
fair.
one of them.
Okay, that's fine. That angle's fine.
Yeah.
And it'll be a
To
DC
double check.
17.
That's not close enough to hit the. No.
No, it's 120.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's a dex save.
Yes.
You fail. He's gonna fail. He is a cleric.
That's what I was hoping.
He's a cleric in plate armor. He is going to fail this.
I feel his pain.
You watch on as your cleric brethren in plate mail gets struck by lightning. You're like, ooh. He's an orc, but I understand that. Go ahead and roll your 96. All of them fail.
There we go.
Hold.
30.
Let me look at which ones are which. So that knocks down you're dead. You take 30. You haven't taken damage yet, so you take 30. This one is not doing so hot. He's looking rough. This one is not at the top of the cliff anymore. So he goes back to normal. Wait. And this one gets hit as well. Roll for him. Really? You don't have a... no, okay. That's not a disadvantage, so 22. Either way makes it safe. He takes half damage.
Okay.
There we go. Anything else you want to do?
Nope, that's my turn.
All right. For scouts. You can see... Dylan, how low are you?
I'm about 100 feet up.
Okay, so you didn't fly down at all?
No, I just flew so that I was above them. I had
Right.
view, top down.
It's not exactly good news. I'm gonna be honest. But that's not exactly good news. I'm just gonna be honest.
I'm sure I'll be fine.
At least he's not concentrating on the spell.
Yeah, it's
That's
really
true.
me.
Who wants to
Then
see
it
a
would be
flying
bad.
body?
Two. So you are the only target that they can see pretty much, other than Hilda. Hilda, you are going to take this shot, which will be...
Am I?
Yes, you are. Whether it'll hit or not is an entirely different story, but because they have sharpshooter, they're within their range, and they were
hit
still.
pretty fucking hard.
It was a 24 hit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why is it still rolling damage automatically? I don't want you to. Because that didn't add the sneak attack damage on there. Now I have. Oh no, it did. Okay, never mind. It added the sneak with the sharpshooter.
Yeah, it did.
So you take 30 reduced to 15.
Yep. I'm not liking this situation, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
That one can't see you,
That
so it is
pinched a
going
little.
to shoot at Delon. However, Delon, you do not know it is there, so it does have advantage. 14
That misses.
misses. You're
I think my
lucky.
AC is 16 now.
You're lucky.
Yeah, it's
for
My
16.
AC is 15.
Oh, 15.
I was 14 before.
These
Oh,
ones are
that's
not
right, plus
hidden,
two.
so they are firing at normal.
Wait, isn't it +3 on that armor?
I think my AC is 12.
20 to hit, and that one will miss.
How do I calculate AC
So
again?
you take 21 points of damage.
10 plus your dex.
Your
plus
AC
whatever the armor gives you.
is. Cool, I can figure it out real quick. You have the feral armor, which is +3 or +2
Mhm.
hide.
Plus
Plus
3.
3.
It's exalted.
Yeah, and your dexterity is 0, so it'd be 15.
15. Okay.
I did it good.
Sorry.
Yeah, you take
I tried
21
to
points of
give you
damage
an-
though, as you take an arrow out of nowhere.
Oh.
And you should
Yeah,
give me a
fuck.
concentration check on Hex.
Wait, it actually hit me?
Yes.
Yep.
First
I
one
thought
rolled a
both-
20.
Oh, okay. I'm rolling concentration for the hex.
Yep.
That is fair. That is very fair. Where's Shoosh. I
You
failed.
fail. Your
Oh,
Hex fades.
I have.
Well, that's annoying. It's very painful.
Yeah. Orc scouts, man. They're,
Yeah. Not
long
fun.
range is a bitch.
It
Yeah,
was
it's your
these
turn.
3 assholes that shot at me, right?
Yeah.
It is the two guys at the top of the map you can see because you're 100 feet up. Oh, wait.
Okay.
There will be one more. Shit. Hold. There would be one more, technically. That misses, though, so you're good.
Yay!
Alright, no, your turn.
How much
Alright,
damage did I take
so-
from that, by the way? Did you say 14
21
or-
total.
21 total. That was unpleasant.
Is this my accurate distance away from these guys? Am I
Yes, it
this
is.
close? Okay, Doug's gonna run over here. He's gonna hit this guy with his hammer.
Go down.
You can
You
hit
could
him.
have jumped on him. Could have jumped on him.
I could have, but I can also hit him with my hammer.
He's run a long way, all right.
He's not a Goomba.
That's true. He has run 400 feet. Or jumped 400 feet.
Both will
oh,
hit.
Oh
nice.
shit.
How do you want to kill this guy? he's probably dead.
With fury and fire.
Actually, if you want
Does
to,
it
you can
explode?
transfer your second string because he would have died on the first swing.
All right, so hit this guy. He'll move forward, hit this other guy.
Both of them die.
Yeah.
Very angry dog.
Dog
Wait.
power.
No, the second one lives. Sorry, he had 25 health.
Oh, the second one lives. And then for my bonus action, I'm gonna spawn my own spiritual weapon at level something.
Well,
At a level
party
that-
dog.
You know what? There's a lot of bad guys around here. I'm gonna spawn a level 5 spiritual weapon.
Do it.
Oh,
And it's gonna take a swing at this guy, at
All right, go ahead and roll it.
that smug bastard right there.
Duck, the arrogant.
I don't think that hit.
That misses.
Stupid spiritual weapon.
That will definitely miss.
And that's my turn.
All right.
I killed a man.
I exploded one.
You did.
I flung one off a cliff.
I
I
shot
shot
myself off a cliff.
We're just like having all sorts of fun.
All right. That'll bring us to Orc Boy. Orc Boy's
is
gonna
like
run forward and
the
attack
most-
Del.
This is the most Lord of the Rings battle moment we've had since the actual war.
Not wrong. Actually, you know what? I forgot. He's a baby cleric, so he's gonna use guiding bolt. This is gonna go well.
Oh,
And he misses.
no, it doesn't hit.
He shoots
Not
the,
even a
he
little.
shoots the guiding bolt that just sails past Del.
Doesn't he know that guiding bolt doesn't actually ever hit anything?
You're not wrong. Go on, your
You
turn.
should know better.
Okay. Which of these
He's still
assholes?
a baby cleric. He doesn't know yet.
Alright. Which is the asshole that actually hit me with an arrow?
4 of them. Oh wait, sorry. The one
Oh,
that
yeah,
actually
which-
hit you was this one over here.
No, he's pretty fucking far away.
Oh yeah.
They're all
He's
are.
not far
And if it
enough
makes you feel
away.
better, he can shoot you from 600 feet away.
I just want to check the distance on one thing.
Mhm.
I gave the fireball wand to Dusk, I believe.
No, you have it now.
Yeah, you get
Is
it
that
back.
something I
He
have
gave it
to
back.
attune to it, or can I just use it?
No, you
Use
can
it.
just use it. You don't have to attune to wand of fireballs.
Fireball is 150 feet.
Mhm.
And he's what, 150 change?
165.
There's a 20-foot
It's a
radius.
20 foot
I think.
radius, so it would hit him. The orcs are also not where they are anymore on the map. I haven't been moving them.
Okay. So the only thing that would be within range if I hit him would be him.
Yep. And some shrubbery.
Mm.
And a spider web.
And a sardine or a herring.
I saw the visible slight twinge. You're like, no, there's no spider web in range.
Oh, it's fine. Trust me, you don't want to know what I'm doing next.
Let's see. I have options. Did I idiotically delete the one to fireball thingy? I did. No, I have it still. So it's one charge fires a fireball, and then each additional charge will increase its level, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Starts at level 3 for one charge, and then you can go all the way up to. If you wanted to use all of them, you could technically go up to level 9.
I will.
But if you get to 0 charges, the fireball or the one to fireball,
I
so
would
the
like to
chance
try
of
to
not
hit
working.
these 3 with a level 5 fireball.
You're gonna spend 3 charges.
So I have 4 charges left of the one to fibers, and I already.
Hold. How many fireballs did you use, Dust, in the druid fight?
2.
Okay, so it would have recharged fully then, even if you rolled
Yeah.
minimum. Okay. Yep, you're good. So 4 charges
Okay.
left. They get dex checks for all of them. Up. Fuck.
Oh my gosh.
They all pass. That's fine.
Channel my inner hex real quick. Don't mind me.
17.
So
So
17.
34.
Yeah,
Yeah,
17 to all
damage.
of them.
I thought you meant the DC was 17. I was like, yep, you're right. And I was like, oh, 17. I was like, oh,
I think the DC is technically 15 on the one to
Yeah,
fireballs.
because
so
it
it's
doesn't
fine.
have my DC. It uses the base level.
Yep. Yeah, it's 15.
Oh, yeah, fair.
So, like, if they roll that high, no, they pass.
Anything else you want to do?
I would like to use my movement to see if there's any cover I can take from in the cliffs.
You have 60
To
feet
not
of
get-
movement. You can definitely get cover.
Yeah, so I
Flying
don't get
60
shot
feet
in the
down
ass
would
with an
help
arrow again.
because the guys on top of cliffs have very good angles in there.
Yeah,
I would
will
say you could move to the point where you get cover from 4 of them. One of them would
Okay.
still have a shot on you.
That's more.
One
than
of them would
enough.
have a shot with half cover, but they ignore cover. So,
I will go ahead and do that.
all right. Anything else you
move
want to
me
do?
wherever I am, and I'm good.
Say you move south a little bit along the wall, and then down
Good.
like 40 feet. Snick, your turn.
Alright. I know there's still jackasses on the bridge, right? I can hear these fuckers chanting.
Yeah, there's 2 clerics on the bridge. Actually, they'll be moving forward slightly, so they'd be like
That's
up
fine.
there.
Cool. So I know rough relative position. I know my party's behind me, and I know they're heading towards them, right?
Yeah.
If I peek out, can I see this web?
Yeah. Can.
I take an arrow and strip half the fletching off, and I fire it towards that web so it flies into it sideways.
Okay. Give me an attack with disadvantage.
Yeah.
It's still a really low DC to hit it, but
Nice.
Oh, nice.
you watch as your arrow sails into it, and you watch as the web flexes backwards.
Uh-oh.
And I stealth. 28.
Probably a good plan.
That's it. That's all I got.
All right. This is gonna be interesting.
Oh, God.
I'm using the environment.
You are. Hilda, your turn.
Ah, I know Doug's got my back. So I'm gonna go and try to thwack this guy again.
You can do that.
'Cause
Go ahead.
I am damn determined.
Hit him.
And I'm
Red.
still in reckless rage because I still think that Sneck fell off the cliff, and I'm just like absurdly
As well
pissed
as
right
it, just
now.
as a side note, you can swing without the extra damage. Like, so
Mhm.
if you can swing without the extra damage, you don't get the plus 10
Yeah.
damage, but you get your plus 5 to hit back. So
Yeah.
it is
Which
an
is
option.
advisable against high AC.
Yeah.
Fine.
It is up to you. I mean, if you want to swing with the -5, go ahead. But
Yeah. By all
I'll
means.
do
Crit. Just go for the crit. You can't miss if you crit.
Crit mission.
So which one do I do? Normal or advantage? I'm confused now.
it would still be advantage. Like
yeah,
all
it's
you would do
normal
is
attack
like
and
so you
advantage.
see where the little checkbox is for the -5.
No. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, under your attacks, you
Okay.
could just uncheck that,
Yeah,
and
I
then
see. Okay.
So anytime you swing with the -5, you check the -5, and then below that you check the damage modifier as well for Great Weapon Master.
Oh, I didn't even have that checked.
Yeah, I've just been adding 10 to your damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, you're good. 25 will hit. 29 will also hit.
Nice.
Nice.
One of them wouldn't have hit had you swung without it, though.
Thanks,
Yep.
guys.
All good.
Chop, chop.
19, and
19
then
and 20.
He's hurt.
Snap. Good.
Oh, he needs to make 2 con saves. He has advantage on, yeah. Boop. 22 will make it. And 12 will just make it. So his
Oh, yeah.
Beacon of Hope is still up.
Did he have to take do a con check for when he hit him with lightning?
I was
And
just
he
making
made
that. Yeah, I was
Thank
just
you, yeah.
making that because I was like, yeah,
God
he would
damn it!
Spiritual weapon is not not concentration, so he's good on that. Anything else you want to do, Hilda?
That's all I can do right now.
All right.
I'm
These
gonna
guys
look
are gonna-
glaringly at him.
I can go ahead and mark this guy dead. He's very much dead at the bottom of the cliff. These are gonna move forward. Their spiritual weapons are gonna move forward. They're outside of line of sight, so they're gonna keep moving forward over here on the other side of the bridge. These spiritual weapons are gonna come down 20 feet, and we're up 70 feet though, so they still are not in range yet. Now bring us to the berserkers. Dude, these poor guys never accomplished anything. They do so much work and they never get to accomplish anything.
That's fine.
Swing at
Yeah,
Hilda,
that's
23 to
perfectly
hit. For
Okay.
4 points of slashing damage.
Alright.
And this berserker is still alive. He's jumped off the cliff. He's gonna run at Hilda and attack with advantage. 24 for 4 points of slashing damage. Bolts keep moving forward. These guys are now in range.
I'm gonna need a nap after this.
They are going to.
Naps are good.
They're gonna surround Deld because everyone else is surrounding everyone else.
It's
Big
a
old park.
surrounding party.
Surrounding party, and they are gonna get 2 swings with our scimitars for each of them. There's 6 attacks on you total, so 1. Let me not roll damage automatically because that's one of my biggest pet peeves. I don't know why all these character sheets are set to do it. It's 1, 2, miss, 3, 4. One of those hits, right? 22.
Yes, one of those hits.
Okay, and then 5, 6. So 1 hit. Ting, 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 ting. Average 7 points of slashing damage.
Hurrah!
That's
I
like
take
minimal damage. Holy shit.
7, I take 7 points of damage.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, 12 more of those and I'll be in trouble.
Yeah. That will bring us to Duck, who is going to
Goose.
touch himself and cast Cure Wounds.
Oh.
And it will be, because his Beacon of Hope is still active, it'll be max healing. So that is, what is it? Casting at 4th level, so that'll be 44, so 24 plus 5, so 29 points of healing to himself. And he's gonna attack Hilda with his spiritual weapon.
Nice! Spiritual weapon.
There's like 30 spiritual weapons on this map right now.
It really is.
So spiritual
Hopefully not
weapon at advantage. 22 to hit Hilda.
Cool.
Yep.
Then I'll be at level 3 damage for 13 points of force damage. Shouldn't it be higher than that?
No?
Yeah, because using 3rd level or higher,
Yeah.
it goes up. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
it should be another D8.
Additional 2. So, 15 half. So, 8. 7.
Alright.
Let's move forward. Fade master charges. Oh, he can get in range this turn.
Whew.
Shit. That's not good.
Oh.
Starting to feel this fight, guys.
He is going to. Oh shoot! I forgot he can do that.
Can't do anything.
Hold.
Nope.
He's gonna go backwards a little bit, and then he's gonna vanish from sight. 'Cause I
He
forgot
doesn't
to
need to do that. He doesn't need to do that.
I forgot all the abilities that I gave these guys. All right, Dusk, your turn.
Did I see him go invisible right there?
Yep. Watch as he vanished from sight.
Let's see. Was it? Ah, shoot! I just remember. Was it this cell or this cell?
You watch as he whispers to his blade and he disappears.
Hmm.
You do know that he can. You do know that you have seen them fight before, and they have the ability to turn invisible, and they appear somewhere else usually.
Did not mean to go there. Did not mean to go there. I was trying to angle.
I just thought you were like, all right, dipping out of here, going over here.
I think I can do this angle with lightning and thunder, which allows me to use both thunderclap and lightning strike at the same time.
Mm-hmm. It does not protect your allies.
Yeah. How's Tilda and Delg looking from what I can tell?
Hilda has a lot of people hitting her.
We're
You're not
attempting
quite
to.
sure.
That-
No, a lot
Is
of
she
people are
bleeding?
hitting Hilda. No one's hitting
she?
Delg, but a lot of people are hitting Hilda.
Hilda, well, I think Hilda can survive this con check, so I'll do it. Thunder and lightning right through that line I just did. I'll retrace it in a second.
So what do I
The
gotta
orcs are
do?
just playing the tin drums on Delg.
Yeah, like this line right here. So I could hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6.
Like right here, right?
Yeah. Without Hilda hitting Delg.
You'll hit Delg. You won't hit Hilda that way.
With the lightning? Or the
Yeah.
thunder?
The lightning.
Is
The
Delg
thunderclap
standing on
will
top of the
only
dead
reach
orc?
the enemies because thunderclap is a it's a shorter ranged ability.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's only 60 feet. Okay. Delg, do you want to take this hit or not?
I can take the hit. It's fine.
Hey, Delg,
Okay.
would you like to be struck by lightning or not today?
Alright,
I
let's go.
understand.
Double it up.
Right.
Alright, so they have to do a DC 17 check, and then everyone in Thunderclap range should do a DC con check.
Oh, thunderclap is okay. Never mind.
All right, so it's a dex and then a con.
You
Yeah.
can use the action to cause a deafen.
17 for both.
And I don't have.
Oh,
to
you're
do
not
this,
using
right?
it to cause deafen though. You're using it for damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, on a failed
Yes.
save, they get.
Okay.
So, Dex,
So,
that would be a con save for you, Delg. I don't know if that changes anything.
Will it be a con save?
Yeah, those would both be saves. I don't know if saving throw changes it for you or not, though.
Oh no! Did I not hit saving throw? I didn't
No, you
save
hit you just hit the
No,
spell.
you
It
just
wouldn't save.
brawl.
It wouldn't save the dex, but it would add 2 more to the cut.
Yeah, you make it.
Cool. Yeah, you make
So
Oh,
this
no.
is.
Yeah.
This is lightning
you make
damage.
the con save.
Yep.
You take 24 lightning damage.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
Oh.
most of these guys are dead, even if they make their save. You make that. So that's cool.
12.
I'm gonna go down the list. So that's fails the con save though. So you take 12 and then 12
24?
so 24 total. And then this one will do dex. Fails, he's dead.
Nice.
This one will do dex. Fails. Con makes
So-
30.
30.
This one, I'm pretty sure he's just dead. How much health do you have? You had 10 health. You're dead, buddy.
No, he's super dead.
Good try, buddy.
Good effort. Good effort.
You are gonna fail your dex save and make your con save. Most likely, that's what's gonna happen. Dex save, fail, con save, fail.
Fail. Okay. Wow.
Advantage on his. Nope, he fails his. Beacon of
Beacon.
Hope is gone as well. And he takes 36 points of damage. Which is basically what he healed last turn. So
I'm hoping
Um,
that the sound will call for the giants to come over.
that would have slammed into the cliff from there, so it wouldn't hit anyone behind it. And that's it. Anything else?
Nope. I'm dead.
All right. Orc scouts are going to adjust their positions so they have sight angles on people. That'll give him a sight on you. He's still shooting Hilda, so he's going to stay where he is. These two have lost their sight on angle on everyone because everyone flew below the cliff. So they're going to. No, they're not. They're going to hold their position. They're just going to hide because they're not getting into melee combat. They have an army of orcs around them. That is not their job. So This one is going to take a shot at you, Dust.
Uh-oh.
It will be at normal. No sneak attack, so just a regular shot. 14 will miss.
Miss.
This one is going to shoot at Hilda. That will be at advantage, so he does get sneak attack. Boop. 21 to hit.
That hits.
All right, so that is 14 plus 23 halved. Can't do that in my head right now. I'm sorry.
18.
37,
18.
18.
Yeah, 18.
And the last one is the one that does still have a shot at Delon. It's going to take it. Normal. No sneak attack. Does a 16 hit you?
16. It does. It
Yeah.
wasn't a 15.
You take 24 points of damage, Delon. And I closed my goddamn turn order again. Okay.
All right. So Hilda's looking kind of rough.
That was looking kind of rough. You're feeling kind of rough, too.
Yeah. How much damage was that again that I took?
Yes.
You would have taken 30 points of damage.
Yeah, 30.
30 points of damage?
Yeah.
I shout, sorry, Delg. I had to do it.
It
Kind
actually
of.
wasn't that bad.
Delon's
What-
looking pretty rough, too. Because I just subtracted his health for that.
Oh, was I hit by it too?
You got hit by an arrow.
The arrow.
You got hit by
Oh,
an arrow for
24.
24 points of damage.
Yep. I'm having a bad day.
I think
Each
we all
arrow is a third of my health.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Delg is going to
I still need to add this to my
Okay.
map hold.
use his bonus action to do a mass healing word on everybody he can see in the party.
Yep.
He is going to do it at level, just a regular level 3 mass healing.
Initiative for this thing in private.
So everybody gets 7 HP.
Nice.
Yeah.
Minimum healing. Well, actually, no, it was pretty good, actually.
Yeah. It wasn't the worst it could be. Just it's mass healing word, man.
Yep.
Too bad it wasn't one more. I'd be at 69.
Oh.
Almost nice. Okay, then I
That's
guess he's
nice.
gonna turn around and start off with whacking this guy with his hammer.
You can do that.
So whack. No,
14
maybe
will hit, I believe. Let me double check though.
That will hit.
No,
Shit.
it will miss. 15, 13.
Burn a stack of war Actually, let me read this
Can't
really
use
quick.
my luck on their attacks, right? Only things that affect me.
I think so.
No, you can use your luck on to make them reroll attacks. That is something you
Yeah,
can
sure.
do.
Why not? Delg have a freebie.
Oh no, you can't use it. You can't use it on Delg.
Oh,
You can use it
As
on
an effect,
enemies
yeah.
if they attack you. You can make them reroll their attack. rolls.
Understood.
Oh my god, I'm a
Only things that
fool.
affect me.
The thing you're
All this
thinking about is
time. I could have
What?
been doing an extra 1d8 radiant damage every turn.
well, it's better now than later. kind of.
Fine.
You've been,
Add it onto your Akpon.
Okay.
you've had that hammer for so long.
Well, no, it's
Hello.
unrelated to Akmon. It's just because I'm a war priest.
Yeah, no, I was just saying you can add it onto Akpon though.
And I
Actually, I can get it for you. Sure.
and it's too late to use my guided strike, I presume.
I mean, you can use it. I don't care.
I'm gonna use one of my channel divinities then and use a guided strike to make that into a 24 instead of a 14.
I mean, I told you it missed beforehand, and to be fair,
Yeah.
I mean, you could have. It doesn't change the fact of whether it would hit or not. From the
No,
aspect
that's
of
true.
like it's one of those things that doesn't really bother me, like telling people if they hit or not with guided strike, because I mean, your lowest roll would have been a failure. that
That's
was
true.
one above a failure, so yeah, that'll hit then. Go ahead and roll damage, so one of them is dead.
That.
Which
And
one are
then
you
I'll
killing?
burn-
One below you or next to you?
The one next to me.
Okay, he's dead.
And then I'm gonna burn a war priest stack to clean out the guy standing below me.
Roll above
Hopefully.
15.
Above a 15.
He's dead.
Hey! Just for flavor. Ooh.
Yeah.
He is consumed in the flames of Akron.
So let me see. Global damage modifier.
Nice.
And then I can
Oh, and
add
one
a
of those guys gets an extra 1d.
cleric.
Dealer's choice. One of them gets 1d8 radiant.
Yeah, it's fine. There you go. So now it's that you can have a little checkbox for when you want to add your extra.
Hey.
Doug is just soaked in orc blood again.
Oh, it's good to be me.
Right now he's soaked in orc ashes.
He is very both. They're very much dead.
Hey,
and
close the turnover again.
Stop talking about pain. My life is pain. It's because I'm closing out so many windows constantly that my brain's like X. Wait, no, I needed that one.
What I like about
Press
Foundries,
all the
it's
X's.
built in.
Yep. You know what? He's gonna do it. He's gonna guiding bolt Hilda.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
22 to hit
Oh,
Shit.
for 17 half. And next zone attack on you has
So-
advantage, which it would have advantage anyways. So
8?
yeah.
Double advantage.
Well, it's a good thing I had those 7 health points.
Come on.
Came and
Alright.
gone.
Which is the one? I'm assuming these two orcs here are the ones messing up Hilda, right?
At the moment,
And is it the same jerk on the cliff over there that shot me?
it is the same jerk on the cliff who indeed shoot you.
Mm,
He was the only one who had a shot this time, but
I care about my friends more than I care about myself, so I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to. How rough are these two looking?
who?
I'm not like asking
Enemies
for, like,
or
half and half.
I don't know who you're talking about.
The green one and the brown one, circle wise. These two.
The berserker's looking rough. You're not sure about the cleric. He is covered in plate mail, so he has a couple of gashes in his plate mail, but that's about it. Hard
He
to
got
tell.
hit with lightning.
He did get
he
struck
got-
by lightning a few times.
Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and. This is the berserker, right?
Yep.
The top one, yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and hit him with a hex. I'm gonna knock off another spell slot.
All right.
And then I'm gonna fling 3 Eldritch Blasts at him first.
Okay. Pew pew
One,
pew.
2,
How do you want to
3.
kill him?
Literally just with my Eldritch Blast, just fling him away from Hilda with each impact.
Watch as he slings across the ground to see it. He had like 10 health left. So. Don't even have to roll damage.
Yeah, he fell off a cliff, I think.
And
jumped off the
I'll
cliff.
just move my hex to this guy next turn. But I'm gonna go ahead and hit the green guy. You said he's a cleric of some kind.
Yep.
I think they're both clerics, right? These
One
two?
will hit.
Really?
He has high AC.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that is 11
He's a
force
cleric in
damage on
full
that
plate
guy.
mail with the shield. He's a tanky motherfucker. 11. All right. Cool. Anything else you want to do?
I can't get any further cover from that one sniper, so
He can go up.
well, go up. You know, Caboose moved me previous to my request. The
Um,
best cover I can get from that guy.
Or back. I
So
guess.
you could move and get cover from the guy that currently can see you, but moving to
But
the
then I would
other
expose
side
myself
with
to a
someone else.
larger
Yeah, someone
force.
else would see you. They
Oh,
have
oh.
they have the whole angle like pretty
Yeah,
like
he
one
at
of
my
them
request, he
sees.
moved me to the best spot I could possibly
Yeah,
be
one of
on.
them sees right here, one of them
Oh, fair.
sees right here, and one of them sees right here. So they have pretty good
So-
coverage right now.
Yeah, as bad as it is, I'd prefer to only get hit once than potentially 3 times.
Yep, fair.
Because each of those arrows is chunking me for a third of my health.
Oh, I know.
I think
Uh,
hits.
I got hit 3 times.
Archers
by
are
it and
scary.
died.
You should be glad that they only have one attack.
Yeah.
So that's my turn.
Ranger's gonna range.
Yep. Ranger's gonna have a bad day once the immediate force is dead.
They're gonna have a bad day sooner than that.
Stick! Stick, give me a perception check.
Okay. But yeah, perception check. That's 19.
You hear a a faint-ish call as you hear whatever this is respond.
Awesome.
As you
I would,
also hear
Hmm.
wings start to beat.
Ooh, I like wings. I would like to cast Summon Shelob again on this web over here.
Sure, you can do that. You can go ahead and make your attack roll at disadvantage.
Yeah. Boom. 24.
Yep, still
Oh,
hit.
it's 17. Sorry, 17.
Yeah. You
yeah.
strip the fletching and shoot the arrow. It slams into it, the web.
Yep. And then back into my cover, and that's me for the entire rest of this battle.
Oh God! I think you're dead still. Okay, I'm gonna go after Big Green Ugly.
I wish I had the sound effect that I'm looking for, because there's a very specific sound effect that I can hear in my mind. I'll have to share it with you guys afterwards.
Yeah.
26 will hit, 31 will also hit.
Nice. 25?
Oh, you're attacking the big guy, right?
Big Green Ugly. Yep.
Yeah.
He's got the full brunt of my attention.
That will knock him unconscious,
Yes.
as he will revive at 1 hit point.
Oh! The orc
You
orc.
can use your bonus action.
I can I? What do I need to do for my bonus action?
Just same thing. Just the third attack.
Oh.
You get an extra attack anytime you knock someone unconscious. 25 will hit.
Dang it!
Nice.
I can't freaking make him explode. I'm trying like hell. That's what I got. That's all I got. I'm just gonna look it down and be like, well, that's look at all the bodies around us and be like, well, that's something. I'm gonna move forward to.
He looks
this
to be
guy?
dead.
That guy? That's a guy, right?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna move that guy.
Don't forget there's a Blade Master out there. I'll yell
He
out.
will take an attack of opportunity as well from that.
I don't
as
see
he will
any other.
Nope, you do not. He was invisible.
I don't see anybody.
You're good. Give me 1
This
second.
guy.
You would make it. You wouldn't have known he was there, so he would have got an attack on you as you ran away.
Okay.
He was
Alright.
invisible.
17 will miss though.
What a failed attack.
Anything else you want to do?
That's it.
All right. Let me go ahead and move some of these corpses away as well,
Yeah, please.
for the sake of.
Oh, he was up here. Oh.
Yep. He went invisible, which adds the ability for him to move an extra 10 feet.
I couldn't even tell from all the corpses.
Yeah, I couldn't see.
This spiritual weapon is gone. Technically, it's not, but it can't be activated anymore because he's unconscious. So that's fine. These ones are going to continue moving forward. 30 feet. They're in range now.
I
As,
feel
your spiritual weapons are in range too. Oh no. Anything? Can they do anything with their action? Hold. I'm trying to see if there's anything they can technically do. Not really.
Really, Cat?
They don't have range to do
Lay
that.
down.
They can do this.
Lay down. Stop trying to turn off the internet on my laptop. Go away.
But they wouldn't do that, because that would get them in trouble.
That would get him thrown at the bed.
So they're gonna do
Which is
2
only 3
sacred
feet from me,
flames on
so don't
Hilda.
freak out.
So 1, 2, you get advantage on the save. I don't think you can actually really even fail this. Only had 2 deck saves with advantage.
good luck, Hilda.
Sorry.
Save?
What?
Two
missed
deck
that.
saves with advantage.
Oh, okay. 2 deck saves with an advantage coming right up.
Yeah, so you take
Yeah.
no damage. The 2 spiritual weapons are going to attack you as well.
Of course.
Misses. and that one will hit
Yay.
for 4 points
That
of
one
force
will hit.
damage.
Ooh.
And these ones are gonna move forward 60 feet. 'Cause that is what they can do. Orc berserkers are all dead. That will bring us to our friend. Appearing from the darkness, Sneck is the only person who would see this. This is what you see, Sneck.
Ah!
Alright, yeah, I know what that is.
I don't know. I'm terrified.
It's like a Shelob.
It's flying death.
As it is going to fly 80 feet to the top of this bridge. It
Yes!
sees two things in front of it and is going to make a bite attack on one of them. I can publicize that. 17 will hit for 15
Oh.
points of damage, and 2 claw attacks. 18 hits, 13 does not. I don't think.
Drake spider?
No, 13 hits as well.
Spider Drake, technically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spider Drake. Spider Drake.
15 and then
Does
minus
whatever
22.
your nightmares say.
As well as they need to make a strength save or they are restrained in webbing. They fail their strength save as you watch as the attacks hit it, you watch as it just starts to get webbed up in this thing's webs that it immediately gets with every single melee attack.
Yeah.
As it's that'll bring us to the Hulks, which are continuing to move, so they're at this point 90 feet off the map.
Ooh.
These guys are all dead. He will get his thing. Go ahead and okay. That'll bring us to orcs who are going to continue to move, and that'll bring us to Blade Master. Here we go. Blade Master is going to rush forward. He is going to Blade Storm to hit both Hilda and Delg.
That doesn't sound nice.
I need a dex save from you both. Hilda, you get to make it at advantage.
$11. How about that?
Yeah, it's 16, right? Oh, Jesus.
13.
So, Delg, you take 35 points of damage.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hilda, you take 35 points of damage, reduced.
17?
Yeah.
Oh,
17.
jeez. Alright, 56 minutes. 17. Okay.
As he is also going to use his bonus action to cast Mirror Image on himself.
Hilda is.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Ninja.
God.
I'll go ahead and add the Mirror Image onto him, as well as how many he has left. There we go. And that'll be the end of his turn, which I closed my turn order again, trying to get the stuff dusk.
I'm gonna fly 20 feet forward to touch Delg on the shoulder
Okay.
and give him.
You're within
sorry,
his
what's
melee
that?
range now.
Who's melee range?
Unless you want to fly behind him.
Oh, sorry. Behind him, sorry.
I was gonna say, because
No,
otherwise
sorry, I flew too
you're
far.
in the Blade Master melee range.
What? Actually. Ah, man. I wish I could do this somehow. I just want to check something. One sec.
Good. Question is, are you still in the Blade Master melee range?
Oh, shoot. It is touch. Ah. You know what? Then I'm just going to reduce the Blade Master.
Alright, what's the
And
save on
gosh,
that? On save?
Con save, yeah. 19.
Yep.
Gotta shrink him down to size for a little bit. I'll just go back to my Rizm.
It's a targeted spell attack. Give me a d20.
Oh god.
Alright. You managed to remove one of his clones is reduced in size
Okay.
because he had mirror
Oh.
image active. So
Yeah. Well, he shrunk, kind of.
I'll say you just remove one of his mirror images for the sake.
Oh,
of
just removed it. All right, cool. That's fine. I guess I'll end it with that. My bad.
Nope, you're good. I was trying to figure out how Induce for Large would relate to mirror image, and I
Yeah.
think that's technically how it would work, because you wouldn't know which one's which to target.
Yeah, I guess shrinking one would just kind of negate it.
Yeah. In shrinking one makes sense to just it doesn't they don't actually attack, they just are there or not there. So
Yeah.
Orc Scouts, one is going to make an attack on Elon. 21 to hit
Yep.
for 23 points of damage. This one
Ew.
is going to make it on Hilda. That
We
will be
really
with
need to
sneak
get
attack.
to these guys. These guys are really pounding us from over there.
Don't worry, Delon's
Oh, yeah,
now
my
sick
bad.
of their shit
Alright, so
officially.
you take
Oh,
37
Jesus,
reduced, so
okay.
18. And the last
Okay,
one is going
30
to take a shot at
18.
Delg.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, there's a giant spider on the bridge.
That doesn't hit. And
Yep.
it-
I'm
Isn't that
hoping
at the
Shelob
bottom?
notices them.
Oh, the giant spider monster is not at the bottom of the cliff?
No,
it's on
it,
the bridge.
it flies.
It came up.
It flies.
What do you-
No,
I have summoned it.
You definitely summoned it.
Oh god.
I think Sneck might have transformed into a giant spider. Not
I
positive.
hope not.
Not positive.
Watch
I
Sneck
know he
dives
fell
down the
off
cliff,
and that came
and
up,
appearing
so
on
you
top
never
of the
know.
cliff
He
is
might have just
this
thrown something from his
giant spider
pocket.
drake. Clearly, it must be Sneck. He's reincarnated.
Well, either that or he threw it from his sack because I don't know all the animals he's got.
That's true.
That's
Dear Lord, that
good-
would be
good
absolutely
conclusion. Good
terrifying.
conclusion.
That would be absolutely terrifying if something you could summon. All right, so that'll bring us to Delg. Your turn.
It's my turn. Okay, I'm not enjoying this Blade Master at all.
You should.
Yeah,
No,
it's terrible.
So first
he was
things
terrible
first.
the first time round.
And then the
mean,
second
And now
time,
he didn't actually join the combat until you guys were well below half health.
Yep, what a jerk. First things first, I'm gonna hit him with my spiritual weapon.
All right. Go ahead and make the attack roll.
Level 5. The level that I cast it at.
And then if that hits, go ahead and roll me a d20 to see if it hits a mirror image.
Oh, 20, that is why I opened with the spiritual weapon.
That will get rid of one of his mirror images.
So
Oh, wait.
he's down to
Yeah, it will. Yeah,
two.
yeah.
Yeah.
he's down to what, 1?
Yeah, he
mirror
has one
image?
left.
Oh, one. Oh, sorry. Him.
Okay. Next, it's Akmon time.
All right. Go ahead and roll it. I was nice at least. He has a really low AC. That'll
I don't know why I'm
Go ahead and roll a
automatically rolling
D20.
damage now. I don't know if you made a change.
I don't know either. Oh,
Well, at any rate, I gotta roll a 1d20, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's like it's not me. It's roll 20 did it.
I got a nat 20!
There you
No. Kind of.
go. Yeah, that'll hit him then.
Kind of. You got a nat 20, but kind of not.
For
But not 20.
42 points of damage. That hurt.
Wow. You tore him up.
Yeah, it's not a me change. It's a roll 20 changed it so all of the sheets by default do that now, and I don't know why.
No,
So if
let
I
me see
change
if
a
I can
sheet,
find
it like I'd readjust it. It's weird. But yeah, that will hit.
Oh,
Well, 44
it
points.
literally is set to don't auto roll damage.
Yeah, I just changed it back.
Oh, okay. And then it's time for another stack of War Priest gone, and another swing with Act.
All right. Go ahead and give me
Ooh.
another d20. See which target you hit.
That's. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep. Every attack
Oh shit.
until the mirror image is gone. That is the last mirror image, so.
No, I won't bother rolling the damage.
Yep.
At least I smacked him once.
Yep, you smacked him once and got rid of all the mirror images. This guy, dude, how the fuck are you still alive? Attack
We
Hilda.
just ignored him.
Oh, he could be really mean. No, I'm not going to do that.
Do it. Be mean.
I mean, do you really want me to be mean? Oh, you want me to be
You
mean?
threw a dragon spider at us. You're already being mean.
No, well, not at us.
All right. No, it's fine. I'll be mean.
Dragon
Hilda,
spider
give me
is
a wisdom.
killing the orcs.
Hilda, give
Yeah,
me
he's
a wisdom
technically
saving
not-
throw.
Dragon spider loves orc meat.
Mm.
Go ahead
It's
and
in
give,
its bio.
give me a wisdom saving throw, Hilda.
Say that one more time.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
All right. He is going to cast Bestow Curse on you.
Oh, Jesus.
You have disadvantage on all of your attacks,
So
and anytime
normal.
they attack you, you get an extra. They get an extra D8 necrotic damage on you.
Oh, wonderful.
Owie.
Well,
And
this might be into
this will be
silver.
active until someone casts Remove Curse on you.
And I think I'm
Which
gonna
one did
die,
that?
guys.
The guy in front of her.
You said be mean, so I'm being mean.
No, I said don't be mean.
No, you said be mean.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
It does end as well as if the target is killed, to clarify. So,
I do have a backup character. Just in case.
Delon, your turn.
All right.
You see the
Oh,
giant
look.
ass spider drake sitting on the bridge that is eating these orcs at this point.
I immediately dropped 60 feet.
Okay, you drop to the ground.
I don't want to be eye level with this thing.
That's fair. Well, technically, dropping to the ground would make you eye level with it because
Yeah.
it's
Oh, I thought
On
it
the
was
bridge.
tall.
It's not currently flying.
I mean, it
It's
is
just on
tall.
the
It's like
bridge.
20 feet tall, but
Like I'm just by the picture alone, it looks like it's like it could probably stare at me from where I'm at.
it might be able
That's
to see
fair.
you from where you're at.
So I'm just gonna drop down, and then I'm gonna move my curse, my hex, on this guy.
Okay.
Throw it. I've already declared it to be Dex, so it's Dex.
Alright.
And just Eldritch Daka.
Oh, wait, sorry, the Blade Master or the little guy?
This guy here.
Okay,
Little guy.
13 misses.
Yes. 2,
That'll hit.
3.
That'll hit.
I'm gonna just go with those 3 for right now.
Alright, he's dead. He'll just care.
And then this guy no longer has his shimmering friends around him.
Nope.
1, 2, 3.
2 hit.
1, 2. And
24
he's
points
going
of
to
damage.
be. Yep. And I'm gonna use my 60 feet to get down to the floor, so yeah.
Alrighty then. That'll bring us to next turn. What are you doing? You saw this giant thing fly up and start attacking shit.
I have done my job.
Alright, Hilda.
Oh dear God. Okay.
Told you I wasn't
Well,
sure if we were
I'm
gonna
gonna-
finish combat tonight. Just got
Yeah,
longer.
that's fair. That's fair.
There's a lot going on.
I am gonna. Hold on. Can I? I can't. Okay. I'm gonna turn around to this guy. And with the last bit of my strength, I'm gonna go catch whack.
No, you can swing at advantage. Your curse is gone.
Oh,
Guy who cast
Well,
curse
I
on you
mean-
died, so curse is gone.
it doesn't matter.
Both hit.
Oh, there
You
is
can crit
crit
fish,
fish.
though.
Okay,
Yeah.
hold on. I'll do one more. Okay, there.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, no crits.
That
Both
was
of the
a
attacks hit.
swing.
Well. So.
38.
Yeah, 38.
He takes 38 points of damage. Anything else you want to do?
I don't think I can do anything else. Can I do anything else? Oh no. Can I do anything else? Okay. Do I see that big spider
Yeah.
on the bridge?
You can see the
Okay.
big spider. It is currently attacking the orcs that are on the bridge.
Dang, I already did my action though.
I mean, it's currently attacking the bridge. Orcs.
Yeah, the people.
Not attacking you.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna attempt to speak with it.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh.
It is Sneck, so I mean, it's clearly Sneck. So.
It's either
anything else you wanna
Sneck
do?
or one of his pets.
Pretty much. Yeah.
I mean, both aren't untrue.
Spider Snack.
What is this? Oh, that
Spider
I don't
Snack.
have that necklace with me. Can I attempt to?
You are not
Can I
sure if it
attempt-
is a beast.
I'm gonna attempt to speak with it. Help! You're with Snack. Help!
It would take an action to cast that spell, so you could not
okay,
use the spell.
alright,
You
yeah,
could yell at it though.
alright. Okay.
Don't
Don't
know if
break
it,
it
you
over.
don't know if it understands you. That'll bring us to their
fair
turn. Your weapon is trapped, so you're gonna make a strength save to attempt to get out of webbing. You fail your strength save. So you're stuck for the turn. You are going to use your spiritual garden to fight this fucking goddamn spider.
Oh yeah.
The wisdom save. Spider. Gonna make a wisdom save. We'll
Go
make it,
Spider Drake.
so it takes 4
Oh,
points
God.
of damage. Next ones. Also, they're gonna use their bonus actions to despawn their spiritual weapons. And respawn them over here. As they recast spiritual weapons.
Priorities.
One of them recast their spiritual weapon. Hey man, this thing will fuck you up if you're not careful. So let me click on you again. Click on spiritual weapon. That'll bring you down to 1 slot. 20 will hit for 4 points of force damage. This will bring us to the 2 that are over here. Hilda, high or low?
Low.
Oh, it is.
Oh, nailed it.
They're turning. Their brethren are being attacked by the giant spider.
Poor
However, they
badger.
will attack you with their
Oh, the badger's
spiritual
fine.
weapons.
He's hiding.
He's a hiding
They're
hole.
not distracted. Oh, dang it. I was hoping they'd be distracted.
I mean, they were distracted, but they're still in combat with everyone, so they would still attack you with their spiritual weapons.
Nah, fair.
So 1 will be, that'll miss. It'll crit miss. So 200. Because neither of those attacks will hit. Where is my? Is that it? No, the map. Apparently I closed the PDF. Levels 5.
Oh no.
110 for the fumble table.
If there are any orcs on the map, they die.
That's rough. Hilda, you gain the benefit of blur for 1 round.
Nice.
Oh, cool. Blue.
Blur.
They're
Blur
also
is
going
Disadvantage
to
against you.
anything that attacks you has disadvantage, which with your advantage gives them normal.
It
but-
would be normally.
They're
Still-
gonna cast Sacred Flame twice on the beast as well. It is gonna make 2 deck saves. It makes 1, fails the other, takes 9 points of damage. And that'll bring us to its turn. So it is going to go ahead and poison breath.
Oh,
Because all of them are in range.
Yeah, they are.
So they will all make con saves. You don't even. No, you get. It's not a dex save, so you still did get a con save.
Oh,
All of them make it, actually, surprisingly. Other than the one who is tied up in webs, who is probably definitely dead.
He's being
12d6
liquefied.
poison damage.
oh my
you are
gosh.
dead.
That's pretty high.
You all take half damage and are not poisoned. Which is good. Kind of good. It'd be good if it was you guys, but I guess for them it's really not. It's technically not good. There we go. Hulks will continue to move away. I need to. All right. Boop. Orc will keep moving away. Blade Master. He's gonna roll a d6 to see if his ability recharges. It does.
Oh shit.
So he's going to. You know, no, he's gonna make attacks. He's gonna make 3 attacks on Hilda. So 1 misses, 2 will miss, 3 will hit. Right? Is your AC 20?
Yeah, it's
For
20.
5 points of slashing damage. As he is going to use his bonus action to cast Blur again, or by
Mirror.
Dusk.
Ah, why do you have to cast mirror image right before my turn? I'll use.
Magic missile. Bye bye mirror images.
Yeah, I might as well.
Yeah, you're using magic missile. All right. Go ahead and give me 3d20. It's gonna be funny when he
Oh
rolls up.
god, I hit
All
it.
right. Well,
There you
all,
go.
all the
Yeah,
all the mirror images are gone.
Oh, bye bye.
You know, that's technically not a bad thing.
Yeah, the damage isn't that high, so it's fine.
Probably a
Yeah,
bad.
now I can hit him twice for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, you got the guarantee hits.
Anything else?
Nope, I'm just gonna stay comfy in the air.
All right, Orky boys. Orc scouts.
I don't like Orc Scouts.
Orc Scouts are the worst.
One of them is shooting
Orc
Hilda.
Scouts. Whoa.
like Orc Scouts.
22 to hit. For 27 half to 13 to Hilda. This one is going to shoot at Dill at normal. 30 to hit for 7 points of
Yep.
damage.
Yep, that's gonna do it.
And the last one is going to shoot at Delon, who is not wearing armor, so he is going to use sharpshooter ability. Misses.
Misses. Nice.
Oh my god. So you just see his arrow flies right past my head.
And they are going to all use their bonus action to hide. Because they do not want to be seen by the giant Drake spider. Oh, your turn.
It's my turn.
Quick question. You said that 19 plus 8 halved, right?
Yeah,
That was
Yeah.
to me.
yeah. So
13.
it was 13 total. To you.
Oh god. Can you see my health?
Yes, I can. Tell your turn.
Okay.
Don't worry, Hilda. We got a diamond.
All right, so I guess I'm gonna open up with the spiritual weapon.
All right, go ahead and do it. I can go ahead and delete some of these spiritual weapons as well. Some of them are, those ones are gone at this point. Been a minute
19.
since they were cast. 19 will hit.
Okay, it's a level 5. Boom, boom,
12 points of damage. Minimum damage. Ooh.
bonk.
Still good
Wait.
damage.
And then
Re-roll.
time.
Reroll the d8. Because it's doing weird ass shit.
0.49 times
0.49 times 3 d8. So no, it'll be 3d8 for your higher cast. So just
Alright.
re-roll the 3d8 because that was it
That's
rolled
odd.
you at 0.49 times 3d8. I don't,
Shit.
That doesn't seem correct.
don't think that's right. That makes a lot more sense. Okay.
That's not a die.
That's an
So
additional.
it's 17 damage, not
There you
12
go.
damage.
Yeah. I just looked at that. I was like, the fuck does 0.49 mean? Like, why is that there? Okay.
Roll 20s on
17 will hit.
17 will hit. Okay. How's my boy looking?
He's still up.
He's still up. There goes my last stack of War Priest. This guy needs to stop being up.
Okay. Go ahead and attack. That'll
Not
hit.
even a thing called dough.
32.
So close.
Oh, come on.
No, he gets a 1d8.
You do get a
Oh, yeah,
1d8.
my radiant.
Oh, right, D8, yeah.
You get your 1d8. Do it. Do it. Extra d8.
Smack him good. What?
Oh no.
Damn it.
It's so
Come on,
extra
Tyr.
close now.
Call here.
Use your divine intervention for this
intervention.
moment.
Reroll a d8.
If you'll allow it, I'll roll that D100 right now.
Sure. Just because it would be hilarious.
Come on.
No.
Not today.
Oh.
Here doesn't answer
Tyr
you
does not
today.
answer.
You-
Really? Still on your turn.
This guy looks really unhappy, doesn't he?
He's not looking good.
Well,
Oh, man.
did I catch which one put the curse on Hilda? Which of these is one of
He's
these?
dead.
two?
He's dead.
Oh, the guy who put the curse on Hilda's dead.
Mhm.
Uh,
Pretty much everyone around you's dead other than the Blade Master. Everyone else's
That's
turn to
fair.
fight the giant spider. And the rest of the orcs just
one
kept on
Eldritch
traveling.
Blast. Does 17 hit him?
At 17 does hit. How do you want to
7
do
damage.
this?
It's kind of the same thing I did before with Dude Off the just kind of like knock him on his ass.
Sure.
The force damage.
He
And
revives.
then the other
One hit point.
5. These guys are all hitting, right?
Right. Yeah, the Blade
archers
Master
that
stands
attacked
back
us.
up though. He's an orc, so you know he
Yeah,
gets
he's an
knocked
orc.
unconscious. He stands back up, kind of his thing.
Orcish.
Now he's
whatever.
back unconscious. now he's,
Oh, he's
now
down.
dead. Now he's unconscious.
Stay down! And
Pep, pep,
then the remaining 4, I'm gonna go ahead and target this one on the bottom.
All right.
I'm gonna shift my hex at it, because why not? Dexterity
You
still.
should be in range, right? Yeah. Just in
Yeah.
range.
60 feet.
Yep, you're just in range. Go ahead.
1,
That'll hit. That'll hit. That'll
4.
hit. That'll miss.
miss. Of course.
3.
1, 2,
21,
Three.
Oh, those are good numbers.
35.
3.
She is still up. Just barely.
Damn.
Anything else you want to do?
Has Dusk been shot at all?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
Oh,
been shot at. He's been hit once.
I'm just gonna hold my position, I guess.
Nick. Anything else?
I'm good.
Okay,
No,
Hilda.
Just watching. Or listening,
I'm not
really.
even watching. I'm just hiding.
Just listening.
Ultimate stealth. Actually, wait. I need to check something real quick.
Go for it.
I am gonna drink my water skin of HP.
Nope, you're far enough away. You're not in his blind sight range. It wouldn't have seen you with blind sight. I had to double check.
So it's
Everyone around you's dead.
4
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
plus
Ish.
2-ish. So 2d4.
I can go ahead and
Plus 2
delete
plus-
these guys off the map as well, because at this point they're gone from the map.
So if I drink the whole water skin, that's 4 of those.
Yeah, you can only. I would only say you could drink 2 potions on a turn for an action and a bonus action.
Alright, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
To heal for 15 hit points total, and you have 4 or
That
2
makes it
healings. 2
18.
healings left.
Yay! I'm the not single digits anymore.
Oh god, he was that low.
I
Yep.
was.
Oh god.
He was
That'll-
at 3 HP.
Bring us to
Oh.
their turn. I need to roll something. I apologize for this in advance if it goes the way it technically probably should.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
No.
watch as
Okay.
the spider. I imagine the spider is from Sneck,
Mhm.
so it gives me a little hope that he's alive. Because I'm thinking that this is one of his pets.
Great. So
Because, you know, he's pulled out crazier things.
you watch as one of the priests is going to turn and is going to run straight at Hilda and is going to reach down and cast Cure Wounds
Huh?
on one of the orcs.
Okay. Mm. I thought they were all dead.
No,
I thought I split
I've been
him.
rolling. No, this is he got knocked unconscious, but I've been rolling death saves for him because he's a character. So
Oh, okay.
he's technically a character. He's designed as a character, so he has death save. He will regain 14 hit points. The other one though is not worried about getting a promotion, so she is going to keep fighting for her life. And is going to use her spiritual weapon. That'll miss. Sacred Flame. Go ahead and make a save for you. I should just be doing all of this at once as well. I don't know why I'm not. Wouldn't have mattered. Same thing from you.
Wait,
Nice.
something called a spider drake only has a +1 for agility.
No, that was I didn't roll a save. I rolled just a normal on accident. Your spiritual guardians are technically up as well. And then you can Sacred Flame as well. So we'll just go ahead and get all that out of the way on one turn. So that is a Wisdom save, which is success. Dex save, which is success. And the spiritual weapon misses. So half damage for the spiritual guardian. That is it. Which is 8. And that will bring us to Drakey Boy's turn. He's going to roll a d6. Nope.
Oh. Ooh. Come on, Drake, you're feeling this.
The scouts are gone, and they're hiding, so he wouldn't know where they are. He's just gonna bite and claw into the last one that's up there right now. That'll miss. That will not roll on the crit though. Both of those hit. So 7. It needs to make a strength save because technically all attacks applied the web effect.
Yup.
Makes the first one, fails the second one.
Get web, squib.
And takes 19 points of damage. And that will end our Drake's turn. Actually, it's gonna fly away a little bit because it can't attack because they're webbed right now. So, kind of flies over the hole. That'll bring us to your turn. You are going to. He's not doing that. I'm just looking at skills. He's going to disengage. Move 30 feet back.
You're not moving far enough away from me.
And is going to Actually, no, he's not going to do that. It's not his course of action. Hold. Not disengaging. He's going to use Vampiric Touch on Hilda.
Oh.
Which will be at normal, because you healed last turn. You did not attack, which is good.
Okay.
16 to hit, which will miss.
Nice.
He does something with his bonus action. You're not sure what it is. He's dead. Dusk.
Let's see. So he would, just out of character, would that orc passive that lets him get back up at 1 HP still work after you've been revived?
No, it's a once per day thing.
Oh, okay. Then let's just fireball those two right there.
Fireball?
Yep.
All right. He's going to attempt to counterspell it. Are you just casting it at level 3?
Yeah.
Alright, he will counterspell it then.
No. My spell.
Doesn't want to die, man.
Hey.
That's fair.
Anything else you want to do?
You know what? I'm gonna go up 60 feet higher and just to see if I can see where that giant might have gone to, like how far they are.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Sure.
They continued up the north path. They're about 120 feet past the edge of the map.
Okay.
Because they're moved in at 30 feet per turn. Delk.
Oh boy. We are in a pickle.
Fine. In a pixie pick.
Okay,
Need to do this for this guy.
I believe I am going to use a level 5 spell slot for another mass healing
Alright, you can do that.
for the party. Do that.
So 10 points of healing.
Oh my friggin' go. Are you for real?
I mean,
Level 5 spell slot.
it could only be at max 16, so
Yeah, I guess the worst.
What's the range of that spell? Is it just in sight?
everyone within 60 feet of him, so you would be outside of the range.
Yep, that's fair.
Okay, and then I'm going to go over here and wait, which is the one that used Vampiric Touch on Hilda?
That would be the guy who just stood back up.
So this guy right here.
Yep, the guy in front of you.
I'm gonna hit him with that. I
Alright,
don't like that he did that.
alright.
I don't appreciate him.
That'll hit.
Nice.
And one.
He falls unconscious again.
Down he goes.
Okay, that's all I got. I guess I'll
Alrighty then.
move up to threaten this cleric.
Alrighty then. Go on, your turn.
Is this the one I put the hex on, or is that the one I put the hex on?
This one is. Because she has 2 hit points.
I'm assuming I can see that she's very unhappy.
She is not happy. She is in lots of pain. Much pain has been
Right.
had.
Oh my god!
Well, the first one kills her.
Can I redirect the second one or nah?
Yeah, you can. Sure.
I'll redirect
Go
the
ahead
second
and
one.
give
in
me
there.
a D200
Now
as
you
well while
decide to
you're
crit.
out.
At the very final moments, you decide
Just
double
for
crit?
giggles. There you go. Oh, only 16.
Where are you sending the second one?
Huh?
Where are you sending the other ones?
The rest of them are going to be at this one until it's dead.
Alright.
So just for the sake of it, 3. Six.
Oh,
Hit, miss, hit.
And then the D200.
Yep.
Times 2.
No. Well, actually, do I? Roll two?
Sure. Who cares? Do it.
God.
2d200.
42 and 115.
42. First target is super dead. They get eviscerated and take double damage.
So I literally just misted that one.
Holy shit. On the crit
Summon
table,
another spider drake.
on the crit table, give me a d6.
How badly did I just...
Give me a
D6?
d6.
One.
Her strength goes up permanently by 1.
Nice.
Strength?
Gain a +1 to a random ability permanently.
Yeah, I'm only a -1 now.
Hey, you're in the
I
negative
need
one
to
crew.
retro the 4 crits I've had already and not confirmed.
Well, here's the damage.
Wait, if you can, you can if you want to.
Nah.
One. I'm assuming the 14 missed.
You
Did
just
the
have to
14 hit or miss?
Do you just want to roll the d200? Yeah,
It's one,
the
two,
14
three,
missed as well,
four,
so yeah,
five,
it's 2 hits.
six. Alright, so...
So that's 23.
Yep.
Still up. 2 points hit. 2 hit points again.
2 points of damage. Missed.
Snick, doing anything?
Nope. For flavor, I hit it for 15 points of damage. You said it took how much extra damage?
I go to the edge and take a peek out, see that, and go, nope.
I'm hitting there.
Hey,
And then,
it's dead. The first one
I'm
hits
gonna
it, but
read
you hit it again for good measure.
Not sleight of hand.
Do you
I'm
have a
gonna
third
steal
attack?
something.
Do you want to hit it again? You can't reach anything else. So, unless you want to go kill the Badger. I mean, you can go kill...
Oh god, too quick. Okay.
Another?
Go ahead and give
Okay,
me
hold on.
2d200s, because why the fuck not?
Just take all
Apparently
your
we're getting
plans
all
you
of our
had.
crits at the end of combat where it no longer matters.
It really
Just
has.
take all of your plans and just throw them out the window, because here we go.
64, 70. Ooh,
Neither one are
this
gonna
is
make
actually
sense of
pretty
that.
good. Your party gains advantage on persuasion or intimidation checks for the purpose of stopping the fight or the encounter if desired. That ain't happening, but sure.
I would like to persuade the spider drake to be my mount.
Aw.
That won't end combat, but sure. Oh, the other one. The target is restrained until the end of the turn. Well, it's dead, so
No,
technically is restrained. That is how that works. Restrained by
Can I
death.
just say restrained all my enemies?
That'll bring us to this one, who is going to proceed to dash away from the Drake Spider. Drake Spider's gonna make a perception check to see if it sees any of the people who are being hiding. Nope. I would see
Not
one of
high
them, but
enough.
he's way out of range. He's just gonna fly over here. Scoop up and nom.
Nom 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 nom.
That'll miss, actually. That'll hit. That'll miss. God dang it, stop missing. What are you doing?
Straight check.
Alright, well, its weapon's already restrained. The weapon doesn't apply
Oh.
to it, it applies to just the weapon, so. 14 points of damage, and it is cannot use its weapon still. It did not use a strength attack to break out of. Oh, I didn't need to do this. They ran away.
Is everything dead?
I have no
That was really scary. For a moment, Orc Boy almost stood up.
I look around the bodies of all the orcs that we've killed. Oh, they look pretty all dead.
I mean, we're still on this side.
I think I
Dusk, your
see
turn.
one still over there, but the bug's got it.
Oh yeah, I see him over there. Oh okay.
I think that's Snick's bug.
I think so, but are you
What
sure?
you see is very clearly a dragonkin spider, to clarify.
I
Insight check
wouldn't
the
doubt
bug
if
to
that
see if
came
it's
out of his
Snickish.
bag, and I wouldn't doubt that he's not on the back of that thing somewhere.
Insight check. Is
The
the
insight
bug
that you
acting like
get
Snick?
is this creature seems very hungry.
I don't think that's Snick.
Well, I'm gonna stay on this side. Let it eat all the goblin, or not all the goblins, all the orcs and
Let it eat all
that
the
mess.
goblins.
All the goblins.
Yeah.
There's
Oh
only
my
one
God.
goblin.
Don't eat Snick! Damn it!
You know, I'm just gonna rest here until things look
Is
worse.
there anything you want to do?
I'll keep scouting out the. I don't even know how long fly. It's 10 minutes, but I don't know how long this fight plus the 400 feet.
Hasn't
of
been 10
running.
minutes yet, so.
Okay, then I'll just keep scouting out towards the.
You have 60 turns of flight, to clarify.
Yeah. I don't know how much I have left, but I'll just
A
keep
lot.
looking for the giant in the distance. Like, they're still going north. They
Yeah, I mean,
really
if you
stopped.
if you want to fly along, you could technically catch up.
Sure.
They're not moving faster than you, but do be aware that there were the scouts that were on top of cliffs.
That's true.
So if you do fly off, there's a chance that they will see you.
And your flight doesn't have that much longer left in it.
Let's
Well,
see.
it's 10 minutes, so it technically has. Actually, isn't flight an hour?
I can.
10 minutes?
10 minutes.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes. Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'll cast invisibility on myself and just fly towards that.
All right,
Towards
what
the.
three concentrations do you have? Because you had 3 concentrations going.
I just have fly up.
There's another concentration you had going as well.
I do.
Pretty sure.
No.
Maybe it's
He
not.
hasn't got
Maybe it's
haste.
just
He
fly.
hasn't got invisibility.
Oh, jump fades. There you go. That's what it
Oh,
was.
I don't even. I don't know if it's concentration or not. It just
It's
says duration.
Oh no, never mind. No. Okay. Yep, never mind.
Yep.
That's
I'll
what
just
was
cast
throwing me
invis-
off. Right.
I'll just throw invisibility and
Yeah.
fly. I'll be like I'll scout of where the giants are heading, or the giants being brought to.
Alright. So, is anyone doing anything to antagonize the spider drake?
No.
Nope.
Okay. What I need you guys to do, what are you guys doing? That's what I need to know. We're essentially out of combat, but I need to know what you guys are doing, because this thing is still on a rampage, and it has one thing left to kill. So, you are not sure what it is going to do
Backing
afterwards.
away slowly, perhaps?
Will the Lehman's tiny hut save us?
For a little bit.
It will, but it takes a minute to cast. Unless if you're not doing it as a ritual. Which I don't think he has it prepared, probably.
I mean, we've got all these dead bodies. It would be distracted for a little while, right? But, you know, this is Snick's bug. It'll be fine.
Is it looking at us?
At the moment,
No,
no,
it's-
it's currently looking at the thing that it's about to eat.
Where are you getting this idea that this is Sneck's bug?
Well, because Sneck went down the hole and this thing came out. So I just assumed that he threw one of his puff balls and this thing came out.
I have never seen one of his puffballs that big.
The reindeer.
You know, all the
The
things
flying
that has thrown out
reindeer?
have been hairy. That thing looks distinctly not hairy.
Okay.
It's what Hilda believes. I mean,
All right, hold on. Let me do an intelligence check.
go ahead.
All right, hold on.
Actually, no, this would be an Arcana check.
This would be an Arcana check. Oh
Mhm.
god, that's even.
Because it
I
would be,
rolled
it's
intelligence to see
specifically,
if I might be able to.
you have
Look,
no
this
idea.
Is totally.
It's a bag, it's magic, it makes shit. This is totally something that Sneck
Exactly.
made.
This could totally be something Sneck did.
Hilda, everything Snack has thrown out of that bag has been hairy. That thing is
And
not hairy.
we don't know that. I'm not close up. I don't have a magnifying glass to go look at it.
Let's agree to disagree. What do you say? We will just,
Let's agree to not be eaten.
we won't panic, but
Agree.
we will not go near that thing.
Let me go
That's a
ahead and
fair
do this.
assumption.
As we argue.
The last orc is dead. Is
Can
been
we
eaten.
scream?
Oh, I
we
forgot. Sorry.
hide?
This orc has been eaten. This orc has been eaten. Because they were both killed with the bite attacks. Which in my mind means they're eaten.
That's fair.
Sounds good.
It
Sorry,
is-
it has a big Hulk down in its lair that it needs to go and wrap up and save for later.
Oh shit. Frank, I need you to make it. Spell check, please.
Oh no.
Alright,
Oh, no.
It doesn't mean it's gonna necessarily go after you, but just to see if it sees you.
Yep. All good. I did make one before to be active, but I will make another.
Yeah, I'm just saying this is another because you
Yeah.
rolled low on that one anyways. So. Alright.
Yep.
Default 23.
Mm-hmm.
You feel like it might know where you are.
Fine.
It looks in your direction.
Uh-huh.
As it is going to fly this way. What are the rest of you guys doing? This drake is flying in your direction. Can't tell
Get
what
away
it's
from
gonna
the
do.
noms.
Hiding. Yeah, like I'm gonna get away from the dead bodies. Delg, let's go over to these cliffs and like.
No, there's more dead bodies over there.
Uh,
There's dead
Well, no,
bodies
the
everywhere,
majority of the
Hilda.
dead here. I'll move to all the dead bodies where they are. To be fair, this is a pile of corpses. So
Just back away slowly.
Yep.
This is a
this guy was
mountain
technically
of
over here.
corpses.
That was technically what it looked like. Yes. Give me a perception check.
Sure. Perception.
All right, and then give me a stealth check with advantage.
Sure.
All right. Do you want to do what you said?
Yes, I do.
All right. What are you dropping?
I'm gonna. My plan is to land on top of the giant and then enlarge it. And
No, I
crush
know,
everything.
but what are you dropping? Are you dropping fly or are you dropping invisibility? Invisibility is gonna fade either way. I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna drop invisibility. Sorry.
Alright.
I didn't understand what you meant.
Yep, you're good.
What are you dropping? The giant.
So,
Yeah.
let me go ahead and make strength checks. 'Cause you can definitely cast enlarge on the giant. Need to find my Hulks real
Technically
quick.
surprised, so are they at disadvantage?
No. This isn't an attack against them. This is to make sure that they can hold up the weight. So,
It's gonna be 8 times the weight
Oh shit.
of a 45-foot giant
yeah.
suddenly just spawning on him.
This is either gonna be really terrifying or really amusing.
What?
One. Yeah, they're strong. They strong.
You
They're very strong.
increase the size of this giant. Now, what it does mean is the giant is now touching the ground, and its feet extend enough that it is touching the ground. The Hulks, however, do manage to hold up the majority of this weight. They are incredibly strong. That is what they are made for, is sieging and holding up this giant. They manage to do it. They act as a little platform. So the little orcs do not get crushed. You are now on top of the giant, who is laying down and not bound anymore, as it would immediately break all of its bounds, being enlarged. So,
Oh yeah, sure.
We're gonna cut that off for now.
Okay.
We're gonna go back to the party. I need you guys to all make stealth checks.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
Actually, you know what? I want you to do something different.
Yes.
I want you to make, it knows where you are. It has blindsight anyways, so it would have known anyways. I want you to make persuasion checks.
Animal handling?
No, it's technically not an animal.
No. Oh.
This is a persuasion
Aw.
check to basically persuade this thing that you are not trying to hurt it. You can do this however you would like. You can speak to it, you can do whatever you would like.
I'm gonna point at the dead bodies, be like, bodies, bodies,
Kibble.
bodies, good.
Bug kibble.
Lots of bodies.
That was perception, not persuasion as well. Hilda.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
They looked at it really hard.
I did.
It looks scary.
Persuasion. Oh, there it is. Oh, God.
Okay.
Delon, it's up to you.
It is approaching the bodies, looking at you all.
Staying very low to the ground, I'm back away, not saying a thing.
Okay.
I technically have fly, right? Still?
Yep.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
I'm just very carefully, not
Test
rapidly.
its fly speed, I dare you.
No. I'm staying very small, going up 5 feet and just backing away.
With your persuasion rolls, I'm adding an effect onto a D100 roll. This will be what action it takes, and
Instantly
probably
sprayed in the
where
face
we
with
will be
poison.
starting the next session, depending on what happens. Okay.
Instantly sprayed with poison.
It does not have its poison ability. But
Yeah.
what it does
Not
have is it is going to spray web at Hilda and Deld since they're next to each other. So I need
Is
both
there
of you
any way
guys
I
to
can
make a
dodge it?
strength saving throw.
Okay.
Wait, sorry, no, never mind. This is against your ACs.
Oh.
Okay.
14 will miss Hilda. And second web is at Delg. 13 will miss. You guys managed to avoid the web. It does seem to be aggressive against you, and that is where we are going to call the end of the session for now. So we have 2 fights going on, which I will have to make maps for next week in different locations, and we'll see how that goes. Thank you guys for joining me and us. There's a lot going on.
Thanks for the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm.
lots
That
of
was a
fights,
fun fight.
lots of fun.
That was pretty cool.
We'll
There's so much going
We'll
on.
continue this. I wasn't sure if the spider drake was going to be spawned or not, but
Here we are.
it was. So we'll see how that goes. Challenge rating 9 encounter when you guys have 20 health points left. Should be fine.
20? Who's got 20?
Yeah, thank you guys for joining me. I will be live tomorrow evening, probably with some more eco, around 6:30-ish, or 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. We'll be back over on Metal's channel for the continuation of Icewind Dale at roughly around 6:30, right? 6:30 is our start. 7, that's right.
Yeah.
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we will be back on Saturday as well for the continuation of Dragon Heist. We will be missing 1 player, but that is fine. As they can get closer and closer to unlocking the vault, as they are at the last steps. Almost
Yeah.
at the last encounter of the campaign. So,
Nice.
we'll convene with the players and see what we're going to do afterwards with that campaign as well. If they want to keep playing, I have a continuation from there. But yeah, so thank you guys for joining me. We're going to head out for the evening. Hope you guys have a wonderful week, and we'll see you again next week. Bye.
Be top, go think
Brr.
a piece of shit DM. You're an awesome DM.
Good night, guys.
Bye.
Yeah.